All right, I'm going live, people. Boom. We're live. I see there's a fair few of you here already in the chat. So welcome, GBFC fam, to the first proper GBFC live stream of the Premier League season. It's a big one. It's a huge one. We have still got an hour and 20 minutes till kickoff. We have got Liverpool lineups to take a look at. Sorry I'm a bit late. I'm here now. Don't you worry. We are here. Yes, guys. Delayed audio. That's not good. That's not good at all. How much is the delay? Like, does the audio come through after I speak? No delay. Okay. Maybe that's just a couple of you. Let's just let's do a little test. No delay. Okay. Stay off the vodka. Interesting. I haven't had a drink for a while. It was my birthday last weekend. I had a couple. Other than that, no drinking for me. I've got the bubbly though. The sparkling water. This is sparkling natural mineral water from the brand Equil. Air Mineral Alami Dicarbonasi, which is a bit of Indonesian for you. Yes, there's 1,200 of you in here already. Let's go. We have got an interesting day ahead of us here. In an hour and 20 minutes time, we have got Chelsea's first Premier League game of the season. Chelsea versus Liverpool. Todd Boehly is in the stadium. He's in London. We have currently got on my television, the new TV, we have got Brentford 2, Spurs 2, as it is currently half-time in that game. And yeah, this is a big day. It's a big day because even if, which it's not going to happen now because it would be crazy to announce Caicedo this close to the game. If it was going to be done, it would have been done this morning. It's not been done, which is slightly frustrating, but it is what it is. I'm not worried about it. I'm just a bit like, I really wanted it to be this big, dramatic Hollywood entrance, you know? I really wanted it to be that, but it's not going to be that, unfortunately. So yeah, Chelsea versus Liverpool. I'm going to grab the Liverpool team because I saw it was leaked not too long ago. First of all, how to do screenshot on Windows. I'm using my big Windows PC and I literally have no idea. Oh, there's even a print screen key. That's quite cool. Right, so print screen. Oh, print screen's the whole thing? Like, I don't need that. Okay, I'm just going to use Mac and upload the things and download them like I did the other day. It just works better for me. I'm a Mac guy. Wait. Oh, bloody Dubois is such a troll. Okay, the Liverpool team is bloody attacking, you know. Like, this is actually the first time I'm properly looking at this now. The Liverpool team is insanely attacking. If this game finishes 0-0, like recent Chelsea-Liverpool fixtures have, I will be absolutely mind-blown. Absolutely mind-blown. There's no way this game, with all of the pressure, with all of the animosity probably right now between these two teams, this cannot be a passive game of football. Both teams last season were pretty shite by all accounts, but this year it's different. Chelsea are on the up, Liverpool are on the up, and we want to get at them today. We need to make a statement here. I'm going to put the Liverpool team up now so that you guys can see. So, the Liverpool team is going to go over the GBFC logo for now. It's to my right side. Let me see if you guys can see this properly on the stream. You should be able to. So, I will wait a second and we will go through this Liverpool lineup. Welcome to all of you that have joined the stream. If you're new to GBFC, make sure you subscribe. If you can hit the like button on the stream, that's great. It just gets more people potentially seeing it on YouTube. And if you want to know more about my partnership with Chelsea's trading partner Go Markets. There is a link at the top of the description. If you're into trading or you're not into trading but want to get into trading to make some extra money, the link is in the description to find out more. There's an informational video from me on that link. So let's take a look at this. Why is it not showing up on the screen? Do I have to do some kind of like transition? Why is it not appearing? The other day this worked. Okay, does that make it work? I'm confused, ladies and gentlemen. You can see. Maybe my stream is just being... I'm an idiot. This is how novice I am to streaming, okay? I had the playback about 5 minutes ago. So, of course, you can see it. Thank you, chat, very much for informing me. Right. The Liverpool lineup. Alisson Becker, of course, in goal. Konate, Virgil van Dijk, Robertson, Alexander-Arnold. This, to me, looks like Liverpool, despite wanting to move away from playing Trent at right back. I think this is Alexander-Arnold right back, Robertson left back, Konate and Virgil van Dijk in the middle of the defence, with McAllister looking as though he's going to be the holding number 6 here, which he can do. It's not where you get the best out of him, but he can do it. Szoboszlai, Gakpo, Diaz, Salah, Jota. This is about as attacking of a Liverpool team as you could possibly get. And I would be absolutely beyond interested now. We're going to wait about 15 more minutes to get the Chelsea team. I cannot wait to see this. I cannot wait to see how Pochettino combats this Liverpool lineup. It is so attacking. Looks maybe like Cody Gakpo could be playing in like the number 8 position, which is kind of a mad thought, isn't it? Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I need to drink my sparkling water. 0-0 incoming. Now, you know what? I don't think there's any way this game can finish 0-0. If you guys saw my GBFC prediction video, my lineup preview, the first Pochettino preview, Chelsea preview of the season, such a long-winded way of saying what I wanted to say there. I said that Chelsea are going to win this game 3-2. And I actually stand by that. At this point, even though I see that Liverpool team and I'm just like, how are we not going to concede loads of goals against this team? But we've got such a good defence if we defend properly. Where's Eunice? I don't see Eunice. Where is he? Is he in the chat? Do I think we will announce Caicedo before the game? No. Nah, it's too late now. Like, it would be foolish if there's been like any plan from Chelsea to keep things under wraps a little bit, maybe to not focus on this so that we can focus on the game. Because like the news coverage on this Caicedo saga has massively overtaken the footballing side. Pardon me, sparkling water. The footballing side of this game today is a fascinating matchup. It's fascinating to see how Pochettino, in such a short time, has he managed to get a hold of this Chelsea team under his own image? Is he able to convey what he wants from these players in time? And then you've got Liverpool, who towards the end of last season were just blistering. And it seems to me as though, with their lack of defensive midfield signings too, we're just going to see a Liverpool team that are going to just try and outscore everybody this season. And they've got more than enough quality in their side to do exactly that. So Liverpool have got the potential to hurt everybody. And I'm talking not just Chelsea, I'm talking City, I'm talking anyone in the Champions League. The amount of quality going forward in this Liverpool team is frightening. Absolutely frightening. The second half is about to kick off between Brentford and Spurs. It's currently 2-2, and I think this one could finish 4-4. My prediction is 4-4 for the end of this Brentford-Tottenham game. Two teams who look really good going forward, and two teams that seemingly just can't defend. Even Brentford are being easily broken down by Spurs in the final third. Block Adam K. Oh, yeah, we don't need that, mate. I hope you do your ACL, mate. No, why would, whether you're a troll or not, you know, like, why would you want someone to hurt themselves? That's like me saying I want you to fall over it, like, on the pavement. What a weirdo to even think about commenting that. I've hid his comments from the channel, guys. Thank you very much for policing the chat. Ah, I do love you lot. 3,300 people. Fantastic. 10 minutes to go until the starting 11. Imagine, right? How funny would this be? I was thinking all day long about little scenarios. Because you guys know we have just been on, we've been on job this week. With all the videos covering the Caicedo stuff. Imagine, right? Chelsea announced the team for the first time. And what we do is we just put Caicedo's head just like peeking out the corner of the graphic. Imagine, like what more? What could we possibly do? What could be the best way of doing this? Or like One Step Beyond comes on after the game and we've won. And then Fabrizio Romano walks out of the tunnel with a microphone. He's just like, here we go. Imagine all of these things, right? All of these potential things would just be insane. Guys, I've got a very strict policy in this chat. If you spam comments and I catch it, I just remove you from commenting on the chat. I try and interact with the stream as much as I possibly can. It's the way I like to stream, talking to you. So, yeah, please don't ruin it. There's no point. There's really no point. 4-3 to Chelsea. Imagine we would be pulling some... Oh, Maddison, good save. We'd be pulling some serious views on the 6 things we learned, I think, if that was the case. Oh, Carney Chukwuemeka, maybe, is starting. That's the first sign of a mini leak that we've got here. Remember, guys, Chelsea released the team an hour before kickoff. So we've got 10 more minutes to wait, and then we will know Pochettino's first Chelsea 11. Madueke over Sterling. I mean, I completely agree with you, but I just don't think that's going to be what Pochettino does. Maybe he does, in which case, I flipping love Pochettino. I love Pochettino already, by the way. Carney Chukwuemeka starts. That is the first leak that we are seeing here. We're only got to wait 9 minutes, so we will wait and see, of course. But maybe Carney Chukwuemeka is going to be starting today. What do you guys think about that? I'm going to leave a little poll. Happy Chukwuemeka starts. Ask the community. Get involved. Are you happy? This is the first leak, potentially, that we see. Are you happy that Carney Chukwuemeka is starting in this team? To be honest, I think most of us should be. Because with Nkunku out and us still not signing anybody in the defensive position, attacking midfield position, I really don't know who else could possibly play in that role, who's actually ready-made for it. Mudryk does not start, apparently. That means Matsson's got to be playing. No Mudryk is the second leak that we have got. Mudryk does not start and Chukwuemeka does start. Surely that means Ian Maatsen is playing left wing. I would have started Mudryk here. Imagine Mudryk and Chilwell just pinning Trent Alexander-Arnold in, not allowing him to progress into that defensive midfielder, roaming position. Trent Alexander-Arnold for Liverpool is a 6, he's an 8, he's a 2. He does everything. And I think Mudryk and Chilwell would be the perfect combination to just nullify any of his ability to get forward. Put the bloke under pressure in a defensive area, and he often crumbles as well. So that's an interesting take. I mean, Maatsen is a very, very solid alternative option, for sure. Let's see. Mudryk does not start for Chelsea. Wow. No Mudryk is a big mistake, I'm seeing. Super sub, yeah, but I mean, like, did we bring Mykhailo Mudryk to the club to be a super sub? Really? Maybe Sterling's playing left wing? Sterling, Madueke? I don't know, man. Like, if it was me, I wouldn't have Raheem Sterling anywhere near my starting 11. The guy in pre-season was by far the worst player. Sterling, Maatsen, and Jackson. So maybe we're going with the front three. Interesting. Kepa is not in the squad. That is another update we're seeing from Nizar Kinsella. I'm going to get rid of this Liverpool team now on the screen. We've seen it. Yeah, okay, it looks good. Whatever. Moving on. We don't care. We just want to see the mighty Chelsea. And I don't think we're too far away now from seeing it. 6 minutes away. We're getting a couple of leaks after we just said there's been no leaks today. How nice is that? Let's take a look at this poll. 1,065 votes. 84% of you, vast majority, are saying the Chukwuemeka should start. Also, guys, make sure you remind me just before kickoff. Remind me to turn on the clock so that you guys can match up your timing of watching wherever you're watching with mine. Fascinating stuff. Absolutely fascinating. Santos will play. I would love Santos to start. I think he's ready, and I think if he doesn't start... Okay, let's just imagine this scenario. This is very important. Andre Santos has been told he's got a spot in Pochettino's squad this summer. After this game today, there is a very strong possibility that Chelsea spend 170 million on defensive midfielders. If Andre Santos can't start over Conor Gallagher, who's about to leave the club surplus to requirements, and then these two guys come in, what does that say about Santos? That tells me that Andre Santos is a player that Chelsea are going to look to build to sell, because he will be a very valuable asset if he isn't already, which he is. So I think Santos should start. If we're talking about selling Gallagher, I know that's not necessarily a Pochettino choice. It may be a club decision, that. But then surely you give Santos the range. Surely you give Santos the start, because Gallagher isn't going to be in the plans if and when Caicedo and maybe even Lavia join the club. Well, the start of the second half in this Brentford game is nothing like as good as the first. All right, we're going to end this poll. I think once you get past like 1,000 votes, it takes a big swing. Mudrik's Instagram story of his number 10 shirt. Let me have a look at this. There's some dogs outside my office right now going absolutely bonkers at one another. Wow. Neymar is going to sign for Al Hilal. That is mental. Absolutely bloody mental. Can't believe it. We've got 3,500 of you here in the chat. This is a big start to this stream. I'm going to be streaming every single Chelsea game this season, by the way, guys. Every single game. And we're also, like, what you see here, this set is nearly finished. This is going to be like the main GBFC video recording set. For watch-alongs and streams and podcasts, there is literally a space that you can't see to the left of me, the other half of this room, where there's going to be a sofa, podcast microphones, so I can get guests on, and there's going to be so much. When is the TV coming? The TV is here. The TV is kind of like there, like if you can see, like it's over there, and then I'm looking at the screen here, and then I'm reading the chat right in front of me here. So when I'm actually watching the Chelsea game, I'm going to be looking like this. So I'll try and turn and talk to you guys as much as I possibly can, because that's what we go for here. Why is Mudryk not starting? I feel as though... Okay, we've got the starting 11 here from SamC345. Usually a pretty reliable source when it comes to Chelsea team news. It's a very interesting team, this, if this is actually the team. This, to me, looks very much like we're going 3 at the back today. What? What? If this is correct, I'm going to wait here. I'm going to put the Chelsea official squad up in a second, because I don't want to just put this in just in case it's wrong. I'm going to wait, but it's a back 3. I thought we were doing everything in our power to go away from a back 3. I don't know how I feel about this. I just need the official tweet now from Chelsea, please. I don't want to get too... We're going to obviously go into the starting lineup. If it is a back three, we are going to talk about this one in a lot of detail. But I think, yeah. I mean, actually, you know what? It does make sense. Until we do get that Caicedo sign-in, that Lavia sign-in, are we confident enough in a Premier League fixture? I've changed my mind, actually. I've very quickly changed my mind here. I'm not sure Pochettino is confident enough with an Enzo Santos or an Enzo Gallagher pivot against Liverpool. Against Borussia Dortmund in a pre-season friendly, we almost lost that game. We didn't deserve to, but we nearly did, apart from a late equalizer. So I think people might look at this and say, well, Pochettino has bottled it. I don't necessarily think he's bottled it, but I would say he's been significantly more cautious than maybe a lot of us would have liked to see. But at the same time, I think at this point, without those DM signings, this does make sense. I'm going to put the tweet up from... Actually, no, I'm not going to do it. I said I wasn't going to do it, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait for the official Chelsea post. Colwill, Silva, Disassi in a back three. I mean, that has the potential to be an incredible back three for Chelsea, to be fair. Disassi gets a debut. Lots to watch with him. Thiago Silva playing in the middle of a three, which is obviously where he feels the most comfortable. This could actually work. It could work. Damn, the chat is going berserk. There's only 4,000 of you in here. Mental. Welcome to those of you that have just joined the GBFC live. Big welcome. Okay, it is... Liverpool's goes up. Where's the Chelsea one? I'm refreshing my feed. Chelsea are late. Chelsea are late. Liverpool beat Chelsea to post their team on Twitter for this fixture. Doesn't have any bearing on the scoreline though, does it, mate? I'm still waiting for Chelsea's tweet. I just can't believe Mudryk isn't playing. Liverpool are going to play with such a high line. Like, to me, I don't know. This is fascinating. This is absolutely fascinating. I'm just waiting for the Chelsea official team to come out. And then I'll put it up on the screen for you lot. Oh, I think it's out. I think we got it. We do have it. Oh, wow. Okay. Very interesting graphic. Okay. I will upload this now and I will get this straight away onto the stream for you lot. This is interesting. I'll put the Liverpool one up as well so that you guys can see. But here is your Chelsea for today. That's the Chelsea team there that I am looking at on the screen. And then the Liverpool team I'll put to the other side of me. All right, cool. So, you've got Liverpool there to this side, and you've got the Chelsea team here. Let's go through and take a look at Mauricio Pochettino's opening Chelsea lineup. You've got Robert Sanchez making his Chelsea debut in goal. You've got a back three of Axel Disassi, Thiago Silva, Levi Colwill, Reece James, Chelsea captain, right wing back with Enzo Fernandez. Wait. Hang on a minute. 3-5-2. This is a 3-5-2 with Enzo, Gallagher, Chukwuemeka, Ben Chilwell on the left with Sterling and Jackson seemingly in like a number 10, number 9 second striker combo. That's what I'm thinking. Raheem Sterling starts. This is a game where if Raheem Sterling doesn't show up for this, there are going to be a lot of questions asked about Mr. Raheem Sterling because he struggled in pre-season. He was the Chelsea weak link. When you look at that Liverpool lineup. It is so attacking. This is a massive game for the likes of Gallagher, Chukwuemeka, to prove that they should be here, to prove that there is a role for them to play. Chukwuemeka obviously deserves to be here. Gallagher also deserves to be here, but all the rumours about him leaving are interesting. 3-4-3. It's tough to know what this really is. To me, I think it'll be a 3-5-2. Yeah, fascinating. The first thing I look at is a guy, Courtney Gaming, says, I can't stand this lineup. Well, you know Chelsea are back when we're already freaking out because we don't like the bloody lineups. Wow. I don't like it. I love it, love it, love it. Uh-oh. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. 3-5-2. I think it's a 3-5-2. I mean, saying a lineup is this or a lineup is that in the modern game is crazy to think anyway, because there's in possession, there's out of possession, there's, yeah, you know, there's so many different things to look at. Is Mudryk not ready yet? I don't know. Like, what I find interesting is Graham Potter didn't want to use Mudryk all the time. Lampard didn't want to use Mudryk all the time. And now in the first game of the season, in a game which, if you think back to the last time Mudryk played against Liverpool, he was excellent. Even Pochettino doesn't want to use Mudryk today. So there's definitely a raw element to Mykhailo Mudryk that I think a lot of, well, every manager that's worked with him at Chelsea so far has seen. The money that we spent on him, not that the amount matters, but we have bought into the potential with Mudryk. We are waiting for him to cook. And I'm not really going to judge anything at all until I see us play today. You know, like personally, I wouldn't have done this. But then again, if we all took my decisions as gospel, I probably wouldn't be making YouTube videos. I'd be a coach. I'd be a football manager. I'm not. I'm just the guy who talks about it. It is what it is. I love how the guy who's trying to do hashtag out Pochettino can't spell Pochettino properly, which is probably a good thing. Says a lot. Brentford 2, Spurs 2, 63 minutes into the game. For those of you that care about Tottenham Hotspur. Good game this one, mid-table Premier League clash. It's exciting, shows the quality of the Premier League when two teams that will be battling for mid-table spots, both Brentford and Tottenham Hotspur, are putting together a show. Oh, is Maddison. Oh, Richarlison, what can he do? Brilliant save from Flecken, I believe it is, in the Brentford goal as Richarlison nearly scores. 3-4-2-1. 3-4-2-1 it could be. It could be Gallagher and Enzo in the middle, flanked by Reece and Chilwell. And then Carney Chukwuemeka, yeah, maybe. Carney Chukwuemeka and Sterling behind Jackson. 4-0-5. Liverpool are playing a 4-0-5. I mean, that doesn't really make any... 4-0-6. Yeah, 4-0-5 is the wrong one. Oh, that's me not reading that properly. I'm sorry, I'm blind. It's really small reading this chat. Guys, there's 4,600 of you in here. Thank you so much to everybody who's tuned in. These are big, big numbers for a pre-match first game of the season live stream here on GBFC. So thank you for that. The sad reality of the situation is I don't think we're going to get any kind of Caicedo updates. I mean, if Chelsea now having kept... If Chelsea... Okay, if Caicedo does get announced at half-time or at full-time, it's outrageous that Chelsea would have managed to keep that quiet for the last 24 hours. I don't think it's going to happen now. I did think it was going to happen. I thought there was a world where all of the stories that we were reading last night about Chelsea, they've agreed a deal. Chelsea are working on the format of the payments to Brighton. I thought by that point, like the whole plan of Chelsea hitting that dream of being able to put Caicedo out there today at Stamford Bridge. I mean, he's probably still going to be there. Let's be real. I missed the donation. Thank you for the £5. Shezzy. Afternoon, Mr. Benson. Been with you since you heard of Buffalo days. Wow. Top man you are. Anyways, are you confident we'll get a result today? I am actually. I'm actually confident, yes. I have also made you a moderator. Thank you very much for your £5. I'm getting nervous now. I'm actually feeling a little bit nervous for this game now. Another thing, right? Like the majority of people that have been commenting on the videos recently about, I've been purposely getting hyped up about this Caicedo thing. The reason for that is, football is so much more enjoyable when you don't just enjoy the wins, but the anticipation and the narratives that build. To enjoy them and hype them and get excited about them even if they don't happen, that is all part of it. The ebb and flow of what football is about really celebrating the highs and really feeling the negatives of the lows. That's what makes us invested as fans. But the journey, the process that gets us to those ecstatic moments or those horrible moments, you've also got to flip and get excited about potential. You've got to get excited before eventualities come into fruition, all right? This is my little word of wisdom for you guys today. So if you're one of those people who's just like, Benson, don't get excited until it's done. I'll get excited even more when it's done. I will change this bottle of sparkling water for a bottle of champagne. Or if I don't want to buy champagne because it's literally the cheapest bottle in Bali is about 105 quid, I'll get Prosecco. It don't matter. It still fizzes. It's lovely. The substitutes, that is a really good question because I did not even look at the Chelsea substitutions, but I will do now for you. We have, on the bench, we have got Lucas Bergstrom is the substitute goalkeeper. Malo Gusto, Mark Cucurella, Ian Matson, Andre Santos, Leslie Ugachukwu, Mikhailo Mudryk, Noni Madueke, and Mason Burstow. There is some good quality there to call up off the bench. For whatever reason, I just always have a concern about Reece James, Ben Chilwell. I really hope that we can actually get through the first week of the season without them hobbling off injured somewhere. But who knows? We'll have to wait and see. It's an interesting Chelsea team. I'm not going to say I'm fully excited about it because I think Pochettino here is being a bit cautious. I would have just played Mudryk. I think instead of trying to combat tactically what Liverpool are going to do, what Liverpool are going to bring to the party, I think we just go out there today, ride the energy wave that currently is going to be going around Chelsea. Like, we are going to be absolutely buzzing at Stamford Bridge today. All of the excitement about Poch's first game back at Stamford Bridge. Everyone's bought into the new look Chelsea confidence, I'm going to say. I'm going to take away, I'm going to move the Chelsea one over that side for now so that I can just like move a bit more central. Thank you very much, Moffley Jirian. Liverpool playing ultra attacking. Thank you for the donation. Liverpool are playing super attacking in this game. Super attack minded. But yeah, the current energy around the club has been night and day from what we saw last season. The positivity that we have seen that has been coming from the training videos, the Pochettino press conferences. Look at the body language of Pochettino. You know, Chelsea, as of right now, we're as good as our last game. And we were 12th in the Premier League at the end of last season. That's where people might be looking at Chelsea right now. Pochettino is already acting like that is past. That is something that we don't ever want to associate with again and we're not associating with anymore. And also, I don't know if you guys caught this in the video that I posted this morning, but my friend Yusuf, he messaged me talking about the decision from Pochettino to change the home dugout to when you walk out of the tunnel at Stamford Bridge, it used to be on the left. So when Chelsea players would warm up, they would run towards the away fans, towards animosity, towards aggression. Now, Pochettino wants the home dugout to the right. So you walk out, Pochettino sits on the right, Klopp walks out, sits on the left. And when you think about this, right, this is such a massive positive change. For point A, it's a positive change in the way that just simply changing the domesticated routines from last season immediately changes the way that Chelsea behave within the actions that we have to undertake. Secondly, when players are warming up, instead of getting boos, whistles, things thrown at them and swear words from the away fans, they run towards the Matthew Harding end and the Wester side, or the more Matthew Harding side of the East Stand, which is completely and utterly a Chelsea area. So I actually think that is another massive little minor detail, nuance change that Pochettino has come in and implemented, which I actually think is a really, really good move, personally. Thank you, Yusuf, mate. I don't know if you're actually watching the stream right now, but I did say I would mention you. It's a really good point. Really good point. Chelsea FC boy, he hates 3 at the back, apparently. George, please read this point. George, don't forget, we will likely have lots of extra time with games of 115 minutes. Subs have more of a role, such as a pacey Mudryk coming on. You're absolutely right. There is an element of truth within your statement. I don't know about all of these like extra minutes. I get what they're trying to do, you know. But did you see the Brentford-Tottenham game? Which has been a dead second half, by the way. The first half was good. I've been spending more time reading you guys' comments, to be fair. But there was 11 minutes at half-time. Like, that's absolutely mental. Josh Morgan, my guy, thank you very much for the £10 donation, sir. Been watching since Eden Hazard days. R.I.P. I'm guessing you mean the Eden Hazard cardboard cutout. Do you know what happened to Kepa, and do you trust him in goal? Kepa is gone. Kepa is not in the matchday squad today. Kepa is going to Real Madrid. It is going to be a season-long loan, no obligation to buy. But at the same time, I don't think this is a problem. Real Madrid are the biggest club in the world. Facts. Kepa Arrizabalaga, if I can get his name out properly, if he has a good season at Real Madrid, then with 1 year left on his contract, Chelsea will have clubs trying to buy Kepa next year. I don't think Kepa ever plays for Chelsea again, personally. I just don't see it happening. So I think this is not a bad move. Like, we wanted obligations to buy, minimum options to buy, but, you know, the way that Real Madrid have rushed into this deal, they wanted it done. Courtois out probably for at least 6 months to probably the whole year. So, yeah. Oliver Travers, thank you for the donation, mate. Could Reece play inside at DM today? Maybe. I mean, this is why this lineup is so fascinating, because we've all got our own ideas as to when we read those names out on the team sheet that you can see here. This is the Chelsea team today, by the way, if you've just joined us. This could be a multitude of different things. This really could be a mixture. Will the new sponsor be announced today? It might be announced, but it's not on the shirts. And if you go to the Chelsea Megastore, if for some reason you're at the game already and you're still watching this stream, like, fair play to you. That is big dedication to the cause. But there is going to be shirts on sale today at Stamford Bridge, but they will not have sponsors on for the batch that they're selling today. So if you're lucky enough to get one, I got mine over there. But if you are lucky enough to get one, then, yeah, well done. Because even with the sponsor, if we manage to finalise this infinite athlete... Okay, that guy's getting blocked. If you're a moderator in the stream, by the way, let me just mod these guys who are donating. There you go, Joshy Morgan. Thank you. Oliver Travers, mate, moderator. I mean, if you don't want to moderate, you don't have to. I totally get it. It's annoying to have to sit there in the chat and do things. I don't expect you to, but if you do see people spamming, just block them so we can keep the stream at an utmost quality level. Rumours, Eden Hazard is at the ground. Oh my word. Thank you, Toto, for the $10 donation. Keep voicing your educated opinion, boss. Love that about you. Thank you, making me blush. I reckon we're playing a box midfield. That's actually very possible. Poch usually has DM in between centre-backs in possession, so before Caicedo, 3 is a safer bet. We're talking serious education here today. Thank you, Toto, for your kind donation. What a legend you are. Shezzy, thank you for trying to keep up with the spammers. Thank you, Stepan, for the donation. Thank you very much. There's a little train of donations there from you guys. Thank you. I got to pay for this flipping studio somehow. I've been actually spending a lot of money on a lot of stuff, and it's not done yet. I still need to buy a sofa. I need to get one more podcast mic. I need to get boom microphone arms, and those things aren't flipping cheap, you know. What else do I need to buy? I need to get more lighting and a mini fridge. I think I need a mini fridge. If I'm going to have the boys in here doing streams, then, you know, people don't want to come in and not have at least 1-2 beers just chilling there in the fridge. And it's also just one of those, like, cool things to have. Although I'm not drinking alcohol, really, at the minute. I'm not, like, on a drinking ban, but I'm trying not to. That's why we're on the sparkling water, and then after that, I've got a Coke Zero, because it is going to be a long night. I've got 6 things we learnt to do after full time, and then I do have a little feeling that something might happen. Regards, Caicedo, after full time in this game. If Chelsea lose, then we can kind of sweeten it a little bit with the club announcing something, if there's something to announce. And if we win, and it's possible that we do like a double whammy, overriding happiness, you never know. You never know. I don't think there's going to be anything today. I think Chelsea is still working on it. I saw a couple of like tweets. I don't know how true any of this is, but there was Bedadeg Bali was seen and someone asked him about Caicedo and he was like, we're trying. Which I think he said something like that before, and then we ended up signing the guy. We'll see. Where is Ben Chilwell? Benjamin bloody Chilwell, mate, is going to be warming up right now at Stamford Bridge. Hey, Eden Hazard is actually at Stamford Bridge. If this guy retires, man, just get him in there. Like, let him train. Like, we don't have to sign him. Just let him go and train, you know? Let him get back to fitness. I'm so happy that we have got 4,000 people in here. It's so nice to actually do a stream to, like, a lot of people. This is a serious number. Just looking at Twitter now, there's really mixed bag reviews so far on the lineup, the Chelsea lineup. I actually really quite like it. I think it's interesting, and I think that donation comment there from Toto is probably right. Pochettino trying to make a box midfield to combat the Liverpool press. Fascinating day this is going to be. Eden Hazard is seen at Stamford Bridge. There's a guy called Philip who's posted a photo with him on Twitter. Can't tell who looks happier, actually. Hazard or Philip. Both look really happy. Let's talk about confidence, debuts, Premier League debuts, Chelsea debuts against Liverpool. You've got Levi Colwill making his Chelsea debut today, like proper one. Axel Disassi is in there. Who else? We got Nicholas Jackson making a debut too. There's a lot at stake. A lot at stake. Seeing Sterling in the lineup gives me the bad energy. People just really have given up on him, haven't they? Like, I'm not going to lie, like, I kind of have as well. Like, I kind of have given up on Raheem Sterling, you know. Sanchez as well with the debut, but he's played Premier League football before. I wanted Mudryk in the team. I feel as though there was a big opportunity today with Mudryk in the team to get something on Trent Alexander-Arnold. We are 38 minutes away from kickoff, guys. 38 minutes away from kickoff. Let me just make sure. Let me make sure that the time is working. Boom, the timer is working. Okay, I'll turn that off for now. I can leave it there like that, so that we know that the game's not started. For any of you that didn't know. Kickoff, 37 minutes away. I love how it's such a massive thing that Eden Hazard is at Stamford Bridge. Stepan, thank you again for the donation. €10. You guys are going in. Want to say comparing starting Liverpool squad versus Chelsea, I don't know, not excited. Come on, we need optimism here. Liverpool's team is scary looking because there's so many attack-minded players in there. But this Chelsea team looks strong. When you think about Axel Disasi and you think about the kind of player that he is, the qualities that he has, he's big, he's strong, Chelsea need that at the back, he's powerful. I think Axel Disasi, if we look at how we can compare him to previous Chelsea players in like 6 months' time or something, I wouldn't be surprised if we're comparing him to someone like Alex, who you remember also loved a goal against Liverpool. Someone like Alex who would get forward, happy to take the ball out of defence, would love to just come up and appear with a big header, a shot, you know. I think Disasi could be that guy for us. He's big, he's tall, he's strong, good on the ball, good tackler. Thiago Silva is Thiago Silva. It doesn't really need anything to add to that. And Levi Colwill is going to be that guy at Chelsea Football Club. I think Reece James is obviously the captain, but I think Levi Colwill will grow into someone who has not only that kind of presence, but also that influence on those around him. Because I think he's that good. I really do. Liverpool's bench. I've not actually really taken a look too much at Liverpool's bench. Is it good? Is it bad? I can't imagine it being very good, to be honest. I can't imagine Jurgen Klopp having that many options available at his disposal. Let me go and have a little ganders at the Liverpool Twitter account. Okay, so their substitutes. Why? I don't want to open the Liverpool website. I don't care about the Liverpool website. I just want to look at the tweet. These guys are freaks, man. They make you click on their website when you open a tweet. Piss off, mate. Okay, so the Liverpool subs are Kelleher, Gomez, Nunez, interesting, Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott, Tsimikas, Matip, Doak, and McConnell. Who the bloody hell is Doak and McConnell? It sounds like a vegetable. Now we're going to remove Liverpool FC from my tweet deck. I do not want to see that ever again in my entire life, bro. I don't want to see this in my life. Score prediction. Well, you know what? When I look at these two teams, normally when it comes to my match previews and then when I look at the teams, I change my mind on my predictions. But today I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stay truthful to what I initially said. 3-2 Chelsea. I think there are goals in this game. I think this is going to be an absolute roller coaster of a football match. Maybe it isn't. If we go back on recent history between Chelsea and Liverpool, there's been some dead games. But I think when you look at the Chelsea squad and team and the way we were playing last season and Liverpool's, like, it kind of makes sense that the games were so bad last year. So I think this season is the total opposite. Liverpool, all they can seem to do is attack. Chelsea now seem to have found a way to create chances again and score goals. And we look pretty good at the back. I think this literally has the recipe to be a classic. And I think it also has the capacity, because both teams are probably aware of just how strong their strengths are and just how weak maybe their weaknesses are. It could kind of fizzle out. It could kind of cancel each other out, and it could end up being like a 1-1 draw or something. But to be fair, like, all optimism aside and realism just coming in for a second here, I normally try to bridge the two together. But if Chelsea don't lose today, I think we've done well. We were beaten too many times last season at Stamford Bridge, not even just against big teams. We were beaten by dog poo teams at Stamford Bridge last year. We were beaten by bloody Southampton at the Bridge, for goodness sake. So as long as we don't lose today, I'll be happy. If we dominate the game and still can't score, and we get a draw, I won't be happy, because that's the biggest issue that we've had. Nicholas Jackson, I cannot wait to watch him play football again. Every time I saw him during this pre-season just gone, he gets better every time. He impresses me more and more and more every time I see him play. And I think, again, today against Liverpool, it's a perfect game for him. You know, he's up against one of the biggest, strongest defenders in the world, not even just the Premier League. Virgil van Dijk is top drawer. Maybe not as good as he once was. Maybe he will be again. Who knows? But it's a big challenge. Doak is a generational young talent. I bet he is. Just because I've not heard of him doesn't mean I don't rate him. I can't rate what I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Maybe he is good. The 0-0 derby. Nah, get out, mate. We need positivity. We need positivity. One sec, guys. Just responding to Lawrence Benson. Just want to give a little plug now to my sponsor. You guys know I'm partnered with Chelsea's trading partner, Go Markets. If you want to find out anything about what I'm doing with them, been learning a bit about trading, making a bit of extra money on the side of doing this as my job, there is a link at the top of the description if you guys want to go and check it out. No pressure, of course, but if you want to get into trading, or you already do trade and you want to see what we're all about, check the link in the description. Not impressed with the lineup. I'm seeing that. Okay, I'm going to do a poll. We're going to do the second poll of the day. Are you happy with the lineup? It's always one of those questions that usually ends up with people saying no. There's always somebody who's missing. And it's usually about names as opposed to thinking tactically and about the potential strategies. It's a good save, actually, from the Tottenham goalkeeper there. Isn't that midfield too shallow in terms of experience? I mean, it's pretty lacking in experience, I guess you could say, yeah. But I mean, at this point, like, the same people will say to you, Chelsea shouldn't be spending 115 million on Caicedo, but they'll also go and say we've got no depth in midfield. We've got no quality in midfield. Football is football. Players like Caicedo are worth 115 million now because the top clubs know, like I keep telling you, the DM is the most important player in the squad. The most important player, and the big clubs know this, which is why Declan Rice cost 100 million. Enzo Fernandez cost 100 million. And Moises Caicedo is going to cost 115 million. If you want to play in the modern game, you need those players to do that role. Oh no, I've just been reminded. Anthony Taylor is the referee. He is the biggest knobhead in the Premier League. Oh, there are 3 people. Actually, no, there are 2 people. I guarantee you guys can guess who they are. Anthony Taylor's one of them. Romelu Lukaku is another one. Leo Hayes, thank you, sir, for your donation. Would you rather a poor squad performance but scraping a win, or a good performance as a whole but losing or drawing? I don't care how we play as long as Chelsea win. I think this is a very, I think you can tell a lot about someone's age and how long they've been following football by the way that they talk about what they want to watch when they witness a football game. If it's my team, I don't care if we are atrocious, but we win 1-0. I do not care about being entertained. I care about winning. That's the dopamine hit that I enjoy the most when it comes to being a football fan. So, hopefully that answers your question. Play dreadful. Be awful, but just win. I don't want to play incredibly and lose 1-0 or draw 0-0 or draw 1-1 or draw 5-5. Win 1-0, please. Just win 1-0. That's all I want to know. That's all I care about. I'll have fun regardless. I have been to some awful football matches in my time. I've watched on television some dross 0-0 draws. I really have. We all have, if we're football fans. Why Sterling? I don't know, mate. You tell me why Sterling. Pochettino maybe knows something. It would actually be, again, another interesting, fascinating story if Raheem Sterling scores the first goal of Pochettino's reign. I feel as though, right, this bottle of sparkling water, because it's glass, it only costs £1, but I feel as though this is a really valuable thing, and now I've finished it, and I feel quite sad about it. It's all right, we've got Coke Zero next. Put you over there, Mr. Sparkling. God, it's cold in here. It's bloody cold, guys. Let me just quickly get my hoodie. Give me a second. Give me a second. Unplug the mic. It is freezing in this building. It's bloody cold in here, I tell you. All right, I'm back already. I'm back. Just getting on me white hoodie. Oh, I thought there was a goal. There's only 4 minutes of added time, by the way. I don't know how dirty this is. Bloody horrible. Need to clean it. There was nearly a goal there. Shezzy, thank you for the £5 donation. Anyone remember when Lloris took out Alonso and Taylor gave Alonso a yellow? Bro, I was at that game, man. I was at that game and I just... Hang on. Pull the mic up for a bit. I just remember knowing that it was just going to be one of those... He's just that referee, innit? Like, everything he does, you just know it's going to be wrong. And the thing is, it's not even about, like... Can you guys still hear me good? I think so. It's not even about bias. It's just like, after a while, you get so sick of seeing the same guy make the same bad calls over and over again that you just can't help but realise that he's got a vendetta, which is not the way that refereeing needs to be. And if he's considered one of the top referees to be given this fixture on the weekend, how on earth is Anthony Taylor considered or deemed to be the guy suitable to host the blockbuster fixture of the weekend? I have no idea. I really don't know. And, I mean, look back to the Spurs game last season. How has he been allowed to referee a Chelsea game again? Like, the evidence is beyond comprehensive. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Guys, we always do this on virtually every live stream. I want to know right now where you guys are from. Let me know in the chat where you are all from. I want to see. Although the fact I do this every time, I probably already know what I'm going to see. I'm going to see that we are GBFC worldwide. Because I know we are, because I look at the analytics of this channel and you guys are from everywhere. Indonesia is the first country that I see. That's where I am too. Florida, USA, Nepal. Thank you, Guillermo, for the donation. What number will Caicedo take? I actually don't know. All right, Malaysia, Slough, UK, Denmark, Sweden, Hong Kong, New York City, Australia, Scotland, Sweden, Ireland, Norway, Los Angeles, Nigeria. Nigeria has actually become almost over the US in terms of people watching the content. It's the third biggest at the moment. Oakland, California, India, Malaysia, Hong Kong, South Africa. All right, we got it. Portland, Oregon. Really love that place, actually. I haven't been there for a long time. Not been to the USA, actually, in 6 years now. Pakistan, Colombia, Ecuador. Oh, we've got an Ecuadorian in the chat. Love that. Detroit, Rwanda, South Africa, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Ghana, Zimbabwe. All right, before you guys all decide that you're not here for a geography lesson, I'm going to stop reading it out now, but thank you. I don't know if that's just me just being egotistical and being like, let's just prove to everybody that, you know, I got people watching me from all corners of the globe, man. Nah, I just find it interesting. I used to love geography in school. Used to love flags. What was that game? Some of you guys probably a bit older will remember this, but like Sporkle, I think it was called, was unbelievable. Where you had to just you had a time limit and you had to write like all the countries in Africa and then you had to write all the countries in the world and see how many you get. So much fun. And because it was kind of like education, they let you do it in school. All right, there's literally one more kick to go in this game. Brentford 2, Tottenham Hotspur 2. And we are 23 minutes away, blimey. We're 23 minutes away from kickoff, which is absolutely exciting, but also I'm bloody nervous. Ange Postecoglou begins life as Tottenham manager with a 2-2 draw away at Brentford. You could argue Brentford at home on the opening game, I think they've beaten in the last 2 seasons they've been in the league. They beat Arsenal and Man United in the last 2 seasons for their first home games. The Spurs have done well. The problem is, I had Mbeumo on my bench, and he got 7 points on fantasy football. I had Pedro there. I've got Nicholas Jackson and Ben Chilwell in this game. I've got no Liverpool players because I have to, just out of pure principles, take out players from the teams that Chelsea are playing because I don't want to know. All right? And obviously, Chelsea are going to win every game this season 4-0 at a minimum. So there's no point having any players in your fantasy team who are playing against Chelsea. That's just it, all right? Well, guys, there has been there has not been any news about Caicedo whatsoever in the build-up to this game. So we know now that that is just not happening. We just have to keep waiting and waiting and waiting, don't we? It's a bit annoying, isn't it? Like, we just want to know, like, is he coming? Like, we believe he's coming. I personally believe he's coming. I'm so sure that Moises Caicedo is a Chelsea player by the time we play West Ham next week. I think it's West Ham next week, isn't it? But yeah, I'm so sure about it. We've been streaming for an hour now, guys. Thank you to those of you that have just arrived, those of you that have been and come and gone and come back, or those of you that have been here the whole time. You are the real MVPs. And all of the donations as well. Thank you very much. You've all been moderated, I think. Moderated? You've become moderators, was what I was going for. Right, Coke Zero. The next beverage is here. 343. What do we think it is? So, let's take a look at this poll because this is fascinating. 2,000 votes. We're nearly 10 minutes into the poll. And it's 51% happy with the lineup. 49% are not happy with the lineup. That is so close. But to be honest, I think compared to last season, those numbers are actually quite good. I think when you look at the Chelsea lineups last season, you know, like, what was it, Gallagher playing up front against City or something? Just pure lunacy. I think there was a lot of lineups last season that we were not happy with. I'm going to end the poll now. 51%, 51 to 49. Josh Morgan says, man of the match prediction. Thank you for the donation, mate. I think that the man of the match today is Enzo Fernandez. I just think it would be one of those things where it's like, all right, everyone's talking about the new DM. Everyone's talking about Caicedo. Remember how good this guy was last season. Enzo Fernandez was one of the only bright sparks of Chelsea's second half of the season. It got worse and worse and worse. Enzo came in at the end of January. I was streaming, and I woke up in the morning. I stayed awake to see Fabrizio Romano give us that here we go. I got super excited. I thought our season was going to turn around. It got worse. And then as a result of that, the whole team was just tarnished with being awful, but Enzo wasn't. Enzo was still good, even throughout all of that time that Chelsea were pure and utter dross. So I think this is the season that Enzo becomes the £100 million player that a lot of us know he was, but a lot of people are still waiting for something else. So Enzo is my prediction for man of the match today. But I guess like that could be for any match, really. Like, I want Enzo to have a big game today. I think if Enzo Fernandez controls this game today, Chelsea win. Because if Enzo's controlling things, that means that Chelsea aren't getting broken down through the middle. And this Liverpool team is going to try and swarm us. We have to be so good defensively. Finley, thank you for the donation. I saw you at Sandbar wearing a Bintang singlet. Wasn't me, mate. I've never owned one of those. Actually, no, it's a lie. I think someone bought me one about 5 years ago. And I think I wore it like at a party once, but you'll never catch me at Sandbar with a Bintang singlet on. I can promise you that now. Let's go. All right, do we still have the Chelsea lineup? Might as well keep the lineup there, to be honest. We've got 17 minutes. 17 minutes to go until this game kicks off. Chelsea-Liverpool. Many people are considering this the Caicedo derby. I'd be inclined to agree. Although, in order for it to be a derby, there'd have to be two parties that are involved. It's just Chelsea, mate. Moises Caicedo does not want to play for Liverpool. He only wants Chelsea. And again, like the loyalty, before you've even signed him, like for a 21-year-old man in the modern footballing game to be able to turn around and be like, listen, you know what? Like, I promised Chelsea I'd sign for them, so that is what I'll do. We've had 2 new donations. Super chats have come in. Thank you, Sushant, for the donation. Do you think we can win with this lineup? Yeah, I do. Thank you, Textino. Normally sleep before and after the games as they are 3 a.m., but couldn't sleep today. Mate, you got to watch all the games. Whatever time of day it is, no excuse. I mean, I get it. People have jobs, people have to work, people have families that they have to cater for. I get it. But nah, I think I missed Chelsea-Plymouth in the FA Cup, which I'm kind of glad I missed that game, actually, because it was awful. All right, there's Robert Sanchez warming up. I'm watching on Sky Sports, by the way. Come on, Levi Colwill wearing a Chelsea shirt. Just looks right, doesn't it? It just does look right. Let's also talk about the striker situation right now at Chelsea, because with Nkunku out until January, if Nicholas Jackson gets injured, which, by the way, I'm also worried because of the way he plays, I am worried that Nicholas Jackson could become susceptible to picking up an injury. If he gets injured, what do we do? What do we do? Like, what kind of, if Chelsea are dealing with this Caicedo, 115 million, Lavia, 55 million, it's 170 million quid on defensive midfielders. How on earth, if Nicholas Jackson gets injured, do we bring goals into this team? At the moment, if Jackson is injured, then we're in the same position as we were last season. We can get into good positions, but we can't finish because there's no one there. Mason Burstow, as much as I love the geezer, and he scored against Borussia Dortmund in pre-season, we can't rely on this kid yet. He's only 20 years old. Armando Broja is not ready. He's not even in the squad today for Chelsea. So he's clearly not ready yet. Front of shirt sponsor. We don't have one today, I believe. Does anybody... I'm surprised you've not seen any like fake shouts so far about seeing Caicedo at Stamford Bridge. Like, imagine being outside the ground. Imagine if they did do the halftime thing. Being outside the ground, you couldn't get a ticket, but then you see Caicedo rocking up to be snuck in somewhere at halftime. Be so epic. So epic. I don't know if it will be... Actually, no. To be fair, you want to be at the game. You want to be at the football game. Isn't this narrative, though, about this whole Caicedo story, it's just been like... It's been a bit draining. Like, I've been sleeping like 4 or 5 hours a night just because I don't want to miss anything. And I've been uploading a lot of content. I've been making a lot of hype in the videos too, because I've believed the whole time that we're getting the guy. Apart from when it was here we go, basically, to Liverpool, which it nearly was, and they made that bid and Chelsea didn't match it. I'm like, well, he's gone, isn't he? I would never, in a million years, expect a player in the modern game who owes Chelsea nothing. Chelsea don't owe him anything, but Caicedo owes nothing to Chelsea. For him to turn down Liverpool with no guarantee, this is why I think there is definitely been conversations to Caicedo being like, look, we're going to get you, mate, but we're going to try as best as we can to make it financially viable for us right now. I do think there's been that conversation had, at least with his representatives, if not directly to the man himself. So I think it's one of those situations where Chelsea will get it done. But we are trying our best, knowing that we've still got money to spend. As soon as this is done, guys, it's not like if we sign Caicedo and maybe even Lavia as well, it's not like we can just sit back and just be like, well, we've done our business now for the summer, like, enjoy the rest of the transfer window, get the popcorn and the flipping Coke Zeros out for everybody else's transfer sagas. No. Chelsea can't really stop at Caicedo and Lavia. As much as it's like, well, what about FFP? We sold a ton of players. We're probably going to sell a few more. We need more attackers in this team. And I think maybe, not to be negative, but maybe as this game unfolds today, we might just see that again. We need more cover in number 10, and we need at least one more striker, I think, at the club. And if you say Romelu Lukaku, then I think you're a fool. I'm sorry. I try not to be rude to anybody, but I think it's so foolish to ever even remotely consider Romelu Lukaku having any part to play again at Chelsea. Pochettino's talking. I'm just going to listen. Oh, no. What's going on? Playback error. Nah, not when the flipping boss is talking, mate. Thank you, Jonas, for the Swedish crown donation. Do I think Disassi is ready for this? Yes, I do. Axel Disassi is ready for everything, mate. He's Axel Disassi, all right? He's a Chelsea lad. Shut up, Jurgen Klopp, mate. Piss off. I don't want to see you and your stupid bloody cap on my screen ever again. Sorry, guys. Jurgen Klopp just said his wish list is pretty long. Well, so's mine, mate, but we can't all get what we want, can we, big Jurgy Burgy? All right, guys, get spamming your score predictions right now in the comments down below. What do you think is going to happen? Genuine, honest opinions, honest predictions. Guys, don't worry. I'm going to be here for the energy today. When the game's on, I'm not going to be reading the chat as much. This is a watch along, you know, like it's not me watching you. It's me watching the football and you watching along with me. That is the whole purpose of what these shows are. All right. Right, I took it off of high definition, but I'm not going to do that because it just looks rubbish. Playback error. Stop doing this. Stop doing it. 2-0, 4-1, 2-1 Chelsea. 2-1 Chelsea is the dominant one so far. I won't ever let you go. 3-3. I mean, a 3-3 draw would be an epic game, wouldn't it? Come on, Caicedo. That's what we want. 4-3 Chelsea. I mean, a 4-3 is the dream, isn't it? Like, to win a game 4-3, to enjoy a football match like that, and then come out on top. It doesn't matter if it's against Liverpool or anybody. Like, to win a football game 4-3 is an exhilarating moment. Just seen another donation come in there on one screen, but it's not appeared on this one. Thank you very much, Drew. Abramovich or Bowley? That's a very impossible question to answer, really, because thank you, Josip Jolie, as well, for your donation. Like, to say Abramovich or Bowley is ridiculous. That's like saying, well, I don't know what it's like saying. It's like, well, would you rather sign Michael Essien in his prime, but you can get him now, or Caicedo? Like, it's like, you can't put the two together, you know, they're two separate entities. But with Abramovich, we had a lot of success. So far with Bowley, we've seen a lot of like progressive actions, but not results. So obviously at the moment you say Abramovich all day long, but it's an unfair question. Dun 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 da 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 da. I miss watching English adverts, man. Like, I'm watching English adverts right now on Sky, and I'm just like, it's good, isn't it? It is really good. (5-4) Liverpool with a hat-trick for Gakpo. What are you smoking, mate? I mean, to be fair, it could be possible. Thank you, Josip Jolie, again, for your donation. I think that's the third time I've seen you in there today. Thank you for that. What's happening with the Caicedo unveiling? Well, nothing is happening because we haven't signed him yet. Unfortunately, that is the problem. That is the problem. In order for us to be able to do anything about this, we need to actually sign the player. Which we haven't bloody done. Maatsen or Mudryk? I would say Mudryk at this point. I want to see more of Maatsen. Oh, Feroz is putting on Twitter saying, come on you Blues, equally excited for halftime entertainment too. Like, imagine if we do this now. Like, imagine. No. Nah, CFC Muck is tweeting something I don't believe. He's saying that Chelsea are discussing a possibility of signing Hazard on a one-year deal for experience after Nkunku's injury. I mean, like, imagine, right? Imagine a world where today we sign Moises Caicedo and then it just breaks that we have just given Hazard a contract on like $5,000 a week or something just to see if he can get fit enough to ever play. Like, imagine the beauty of how amazing of a Chelsea day it would be for that. I know a lot of you are going to say you're ridiculously living in the past. Get over it, mate. Eden isn't a Chelsea player anymore. He's finished. But just imagine. Just imagine. William Hill is who you play with. Come on, Chelsea. Also, guys, hit the like button on this live stream right now if you want to see on GBFC 2 an EAFC 24 Chelsea Career Mode series this year. Maybe even some Ultimate Team as well. Reece James is in the tunnel, ladies and gentlemen. The players are in the tunnel. Reece James with the rest of the... what's the word? Ball boys? Not ball boys, that's tennis. Mascots, that's the one. Mascots. Reece James is with the mascots. Come on, Chelsea. This is massive, guys. Chelsea versus Liverpool. Opening game of the Premier League season. Mauricio Pochettino, his first game as Chelsea manager against Jurgen Klopp. And we have got Daniel Sturridge to listen to in the Sky Studios. What more could you possibly ask for? A bloke who scored a lot of goals for Chelsea, super greedy on the ball, goes to Liverpool, becomes a world beater alongside Luis Suarez. But he's talking for Sky today. It's unbelievable. Everything about this game has so much riding on it. Chelsea want to get off to a good start. Liverpool want to get off to a good start. Liverpool have got so many questions to answer about can they defend? We're going to see today. Chelsea have got so many questions to answer. Can we attack? Can we score goals? Create chances this season? We're going to see the answers to all of those things right now, today, at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea versus Liverpool. Kickoff is 4 minutes away. I'm going to block this guy from the chat because he's a bit of an idiot. Just spamming about Mudryk out and all this weird nonsense behaviour. Like, why do you think we care? Peter Drury's on the commentary as well. I totally forgot about this. It's the best Premier League season ever already, and it's not even properly started yet. I'm going to remove the tweets, and then I'm going to make sure we're ready with the timer. So as soon as the game kicks off on my screen... All right, it looks to me like a 3-4-3 lined up here with James, Gallagher, Enzo, Chilwell, Sterling and Chukwuemeka playing behind Nicholas Jackson. Thank you very much, Houseboat, for the donation. Drogba in for director vibes. I mean, we may as well just keep on adding people in here just for the sake of it. Like, I'm all for it. Bring the band back together. Win against Caicedo. No, I think we've got him already, mate. Don't you worry. It's lining up like a 3-4-3 with Sterling, Chukwuemeka playing with Jackson in front with Ben Chilwell now. Like, the license for Chile today to get forward and attack this Liverpool defence is huge. Ben Chilwell could be the key player today for Chelsea. If Chilwell is on form, Chilwell has a good game, Chelsea could win all because of the fullbacks. Or wingbacks as it is today with Reece James on the right, Ben Chilwell on the left. Why the hell is Gallagher a winger? I don't think Gallagher is a winger. I think you're reading into that very wrong indeed. I'm very concerned that my flipping stream... Mo Salah's always scored. So apparently Liverpool are lining up like a 4-3-3 with Szoboszlai, Gakpo as 2 8s, McAllister probably in like a 6 role, Salah right wing, Jota and Diaz. It's a very interesting team. I'm surprised he's not gone with Nunez. Pochettino, here he is. Mauricio Pochettino comes and gives a massive hug to Jurgen Klopp. Big smiles on the faces of both managers. You do love to see it. Pochettino has finally come out. And you can see there what we've been talking about today. The Liverpool bench is now on the left as you walk out of the dugout. This is one of the big changes that has been very nuanced and understated so far since Pochettino's come in. So when Chelsea walk out, our dugout is on the right, so that when we warm up, we're warming up into the Matthew Harding as opposed to into the away fans. Little things could make a big difference. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with me for the previous hour and 20 minutes for the little pre-match build-up that we got here. Thank you for all the donations. Thank you for everybody. We are now going to watch the game. But of course, it's a watch-along. So we are going to be live together. You are behind in stream. Well, I don't really think I am, mate. Like, you guys can watch at your own pace, but I'm going to put my timer on the screen to show you where I'm at when it comes to timings. Remember also, 6 Things We Learn is going to be going live straight after the game. The atmosphere, from what I can hear, sounds really good here at Stamford Bridge today. Jurgen Klopp is already chomping on his gnashers. I don't know who that is behind him, but he's rubbing his nose. Maybe he's doing something he shouldn't be in the dugout. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Guys, obviously my stream may well be slightly more behind than yours, but Anthony Taylor, that bald bastard, is in the middle of the field. Nothing against baldies. I am myself pretty much a baldy. But, all right, we begin. Oh, they're taking the knee. Okay, here we go. The Premier League is underway. Chelsea versus Liverpool at Stamford Bridge, opening day of the Premier League season. This is massive, guys. We are now feeling confident, you know. Pochettino looks smart. He's wearing a black shirt, black suit jacket, black tie. He looks confident. He's got a big smile on his face going up to Klopp before the beginning of this game. If there's any mods in the stream you see people spamming, if you do get the chance to block people, then that would be fantastic. Chelsea kicking from right to left. First touch of the ball in a Chelsea shirt for Disassi and Robert Sanchez and Thiago Silva, who's not even the vice-captain, which I do find interesting. Thiago Silva is probably just like, look, I'm not going to be here forever. Let the others take over. Oh dear, is McAllister for Liverpool. Salah tries a little big block from Disassi. Good early touch there for him. And Sterling, no foul given there from Anthony Taylor, of course, and Conor Gallagher with a good interception. High-octane start to this game here. Now Jota cuts it back to Salah. When Salah gets on the ball, I do worry. McAllister, good ball in, Jota's header, and it's a goal kick. Early chance for Liverpool, but nothing really to concern us here. Liverpool fans are in good voice. Go on. Jackson, brilliant run. He controls it nicely. Go on, Nicholas Jackson. Here's Chukwuemeka, comes into the box. Easily intercepted, though. It's a good high press. Well done. Levi Colwill pressing onto the back of Salah. Oh, Connor, no. Gallagher's given the ball away here to Mo Salah. You don't do it to this guy, but he's won it back. Well played. No foul there. Really well done from Gallagher. Early mistake, wins it back. He's dogged, he's rugged, he fights. It's all we want to see from our players. Come on, Chelsea. Don't like having 3 at the back when we've had the same formation all season. I get that. You know, you want to see continuity. You want to think that what we've been doing in pre-season is going to come into fruition when you watch us in a competitive game. But I think, actually, until we do get Caicedo in, So hopefully next weekend we can see the 4-2-3-1 against West Ham. Good pressure here now from Liverpool. Alexander-Arnold, that is an unbelievable outside of the boot cross. Trent's delivery is actually insane, isn't it? Like, it is mad. Guys, if you're asking for me to put the game on, like, please, like, you're not allowed to show the game. I will have my channel removed off the internet. This is a watch-along where I watch the game. You can watch it along with me whilst you're watching it, or just watch the game. Like, it's all good. It's a watch-along, but I can't show you the game. Enzo, that's a good little knock there. Chilwell wins it. Oi! Oh, it's a yellow. Yellow card. It is a yellow as well. Carney Chukwuemeka there with a yellow inside the opening 4 minutes. He has gone in very, very high there on Konate. Luckily, he gets up. I mean, he's going for the ball, and he does kind of pull out, but the fact he makes contact, like, he's got to be careful, Carnes. You know, like, it's kind of obvious you're not going to make it, so don't try and make it. You know, you're going to get yourself in trouble, and a yellow card inside 4 minutes is not ideal for anybody. Good little ebb and flow to the game so far, though, but I think Chelsea do need to get the ball down a bit and try and keep hold of it. 50-50, that Diaz just totally wanted that more than Raheem Sterling, and he's just gone through everybody there. Liverpool looking pretty good here. I just don't want to lose today. I know that's not really the confidence we started with, but like already I'm looking at it and I'm like, Liverpool look sharp. They really do look sharp. Playback error, no. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Why? We're fine, we're back. Another handball there. Shout against Chukwuemeka. Like, he's got to be careful here, can't he? Like, I know he didn't mean it, but all of the little things they tot up. Oh, no. It's a bit of a wayward pass there from Jota towards Diaz. Liverpool penning us in here. They're penning us right in. We do look a little bit all over the gaff right now, I'm not going to lie. No. Oh, my word. Jota just has a little pop shot there. Szoboszlai and Jota linking up well for Liverpool. And Chelsea are kind of just staring here. Silva, like there's 4 Chelsea players there. Disassi, Silva, Gallagher, Colwill. They're all kind of just watching Szoboszlai take every single one of them on. We need to wake up here. Dominic Szoboszlai. This guy is the real deal, man. Like, seriously. Like, we've got a lot of Chelsea players that are going to excite us. But in the Premier League this season, just keep an eye on this geezer. We've got to keep the ball down here. It's not a good kick from Sanchez. Chilwell doesn't win it in the air. We give possession straight back to Liverpool. Early phases of play here. Liverpool asserting themselves and looking good. Chelsea look nervous. I'm not going to lie. Pochettino's already got his hands through his hair right now. My clock is already not right because for whatever reason, there was not a single issue with the stream when I was watching the game against flipping, what's it called? Brentford and Spurs. Now, as soon as I watch Chelsea, of course, it doesn't really look that great. Change it again. Why is this doing this? Hit the like button, guys. I love this from you, Ian. Getting people to hit the like button in the stream. Let's see if we can get to 2,000. That would be amazing. Come on, Liverpool, says Zach Barrett. We're back on time, by the way. What I'm watching on my screen and what you guys are seeing from me is back on time. Come on, Chelsea. We just need to get a little period of possession. Keep hold of the ball. Start trying to find our way through. Great pass from Silva. Chile doesn't really control it. He's trying to get around the back of Kanate, who's big, strong geezer, to be fair. And he's got Kane coming with him. Oh, he's done very well there, Kanate. Chelsea need to wake up here. Liverpool are looking up for this big time. First 8-9 minutes of this game, Liverpool are looking good. Nicholas Jackson having a little push and shove with Jota. We like that. How are we doing? Well, so far, it's not great, if I'm honest. Like, it's been about 5 out of 10. We have not asserted ourselves at all onto the game, and we've got to try to do so. But again, like, I'm just looking at the potential patterns that we can create here. At the moment, we're just hoofing it towards the left side of the field, trying to get it up. And Liverpool, shape-wise, have just got us right now. Chelsea already on a yellow. Yeah, we've got to make sure that the pace of the game doesn't take over here, because when you get a yellow, when Carney gets a yellow in the 4th minute, you've got to calm yourself down. That is unbelievable control there from Reece James. Sterling, now James getting forward. First chance for Chelsea to get in the box. We got a corner. Come on. Chelsea corner. That's good. It's an unbelievable touch from James. Knocks it on to Sterling, who waits the pass perfectly. Van Dijk defends well to stop James getting the ball in towards Nicholas Jackson. Chelsea now with an early corner here. Enzo Fernandez. What we got? Come on, Enzo. Get a good ball in. We're not seeing Chile on the corners. Interesting, he's on the edge of the area. Chelsea may be trying to work something from the training ground here. Reece James turns Salah. Gets a lovely left-footed ball in towards Disassi. Jackson, if we can get it down here, there could be a shot on for someone. Silva. Now Chilwell on the edge of the area. The ball back in is poor. Chilwell needs to wake up a bit. He's not had a good start to this game. Enzo there looking for a foul, but he was literally significantly shorter and he jumps and he doesn't win the ball. The Premier League is back, guys. We are back. Sterling, don't just run into no man's land. Oh, it does my head in and he gives it away. He's just running around flapping about. Oh, man. I don't get this guy sometimes, man. Sterling, he's just trying to he just runs into trouble, like using hand gestures to try to blame everybody else. It's like, come on. Go on, here we go. Enzo! Oh, it's blocked. I literally looked at you guys for 1 second and I almost missed something. Oh, for God's sake, this playback lag. What is going on? Why is it doing this now? So annoying. All right, I'm watching on such a low resolution now. And I'm guessing from you guys that we were really close. Mo Salah nearly scored. I'm watching it on standard definition now. I can still tell who everybody is. But why does it do this? Watching bloody Brentford and Tottenham, and I'm watching full HD, no issues. Now it's Chelsea, and it's awful. That's actually a really good effort from Salah. Hits the crossbar. That's the big one. That's the big chance. We got away with that. Liverpool again coming at us. Trent puts the ball in the box. It's not a bad ball. It's a bit, well, it is actually a bad ball. This the best. Watching live and listening to you. Thank you very much, Mr. Ian Swish. I appreciate that, mate. I'm glad you're enjoying yourselves. This is obviously not going to be the last stream that we do during this season. We're going to be live for every Chelsea game. And if I'm in England, you guys know I will be at the games. And then I'll be doing probably a match vlog. So it's a win-win-win for everybody. Come on, Chelsea. We need to get a control here. Can hear the Steven Gerrard songs from Chelsea fans. We're looking a bit shaky. No, I do agree, James, we are. Is the clock correct? Yes. For what? The time in which I'm watching now? Yes. It's like maybe 2 seconds off. But I can't reset it. It has to just keep going. Come on, Liverpool coming at us again. Good tackle again from Gallagher. He's doing well here, Con. Jackson, brilliant. Shimmies away from 2 Liverpool players. Who's there? Sterling, make a run. I know that Poch likes these inverted wingers, a bit more inside, less width maybe from the Sterlings, but needs to do more there. This is good. Now Ben Chilwell. Come on, Chilly, get it in. Oh, his touch is poor again. Liverpool are looking really, really comfortable here. Trent gives the ball away. Chukwuemeka to Levi Colwill. Now Ben Chilwell. Colwill's advancing forward. Enzo. This is better from Chelsea. Little patterns of passing here. Keeping possession. This is what we want to see. Silva. Now Chilwell. The movement's got to be better. Like Liverpool at the moment have got us man for man in every position. Peter Drury is talking about dreadful form. You couldn't be any closer to the truth, mate. It was awful, wasn't it? It's a foul on Gallagher. Yellow. Go on, give me yellow. Of course he's not. It's not actually a yellow card, to be fair. But we'll call it one for the sake of it. You got to call everything. Barcelona did it. Dani Alves did it. Can't Chelsea. Where is Moises Caicedo? That's a really good question. He's not there. I don't think he's there unless there is some crazy, crazy plan to reveal him at half-time. But it's not going to happen, I don't think. Wait, what? The last 4 Chelsea-Liverpool games have been 0-0. 4? I thought it was just 2. Wow. The last 4 games between Chelsea and Liverpool are 0-0. And here's me saying it was going to be 3-2. Here we go. Go on, Reece. Reece is there around the back. What a ball! Oh, Jackson nearly gets to it. And Alisson does well to get down and take it off of the toes of Nicholas Jackson. That's a really good ball. It's a good run. Jackson does get there first at the near post. But Alisson, he's quick, he's alert. And the opportunity goes. And now Chelsea have it with Silva. That is a beautiful line-breaking pass to Raheem Sterling. James looking to get forward again. What are you doing, Sterling? That's so bad. Oh, man. Why, right? Like, how on earth does any professional footballer get into that position and then just pass it out for a goal kick? Like, you can see that James isn't making that run and you pass it there anyway. What is he doing? Reece James is phenomenal. Chelsea's captain is next level. But unfortunately, down that right side, Raheem Sterling isn't complimenting him. Shock. Shock. Yes. Levi Colwill. No, Silva. Well done. Gallagher under pressure. This isn't good. Now Mo Salah. Come on, yes, Disassi. Get in there. That's what you want to see sometimes from a big centre-back. You just want to see somebody hoofing it out into row Z, especially when Mo Salah is running at you. I would actually put Eden Hazard in the team over Raheem Sterling right now. Like, again, people get annoyed that I just criticise him all the time, but like, give me something to not criticise. Give me something good, and I will say that's something good. It's not like a vendetta. I speak what I see. Well played, Enzo. Disassi, that's good. Oh, go on. That was unlucky, actually. That was a 50-50 of where that ball could have gone. Alisson falls. Chelsea are getting a bit more pressure on now. Salah, oh no, it's in. We're 1-0 down. It's Luis Diaz. It looks immediately like Sanchez should have done better there, but Liverpool have taken the lead at Stamford Bridge, 18 minutes into the game, and we have our first goal. And it's an incredible breakaway from Liverpool. This is exactly Exactly what we knew Liverpool were going to be able to offer against us in this game. And Diaz has scored it. Wow. From defence to attack in literally seconds. This is what Chelsea just don't seem to be able to do. Mo Salah there hugging the touchline. Gets shown inside, and it is just a perfect ball. Colwell's keeping him onside. It comes across so quickly. Don't really think Sanchez could do much about that. Disassi isn't alert to it, and Sanchez can't get down to make the save. It's a brilliant Liverpool goal, to be fair, as much as we don't want to see it. So Diaz is kind of stretching for it, but he gets so much power on that ball that it's always going to go in past Sanchez. Yeah, Sanchez can't do too much there, I don't think. But it just was so slow. Like, the reactions were bloody slow. All right, 1-0 to Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp's men are in front at Stamford Bridge. We will not have a fifth consecutive goalless draw between Chelsea and Liverpool. So let's see, how do we react now? This is where last season Chelsea go 1-0 down at Stamford Bridge, and it all goes tits up from here. There's no passion, there's no fight. Let's see now how it's different. There's 4 new players out there playing their first Premier League games for Chelsea. This isn't the same team and squad as last season. We've got rid of Deadwood. There's no more excuses now. We can't even say, oh, it's because of Caicedo's not there. They should have got it done sooner. No. There's a different energy around the club now. It's time to show the steel. It's time to dig in and fight. It's just a... It's not the start we wanted, to be fair. But like, look at the way that Liverpool build this attack. McAllister finds Salah. And the pass from Salah is just perfect. Disassi's got to do better there as well. Oh dear. Yeah, this has not been good so far. 20 minutes. I'm not impressed. Levi Colwell, that's a really good ball. Chile is there. That's a hand on the back. It's a penalty. Oh, shut up, Taylor, you flipping... Oh, he's a prat. He's been shoved in the back. Ben Chilwell's gone down. To be honest, it did look light. No, he's put his arm into him. Chile is running full speed into the penalty area. He's going to win the ball. He's beyond Trent. He's about to control it. He's beyond Canate. And he's been shoved in the side by Canate. It's light, but... Well, I mean, I'm a Chelsea fan. There's blue tinted glasses here. But that could easily be a penalty. You've got to remember, Chilwell goes down there because he feels contact and he's running full speed towards the ball. Someone comes in from the side and slightly from behind. That's a penalty. It's Anthony Taylor, though. You won't get any penalties. You won't get any bookings for Liverpool players. You won't get anything with this guy as a referee. So say whatever you want. It's bollocks. Anthony Taylor is a ref. You asked for it. Gallagher, I think, has actually played very well here so far. What a ball that is to Nicholas Jackson. Come on, Chelsea. Dig in. Jackson's there. Come on! Ref! Come on! Book him! Book him. There's only 2 of them there. Jackson's gone down under Szoboszlai's tackle. You've got to slow down when you say his name, by the way. Like, look at him. He's sprinting back and he just shoves him. Twat. Dickhead. All right, we're getting a proper football game now, though. Oh, at least he gave a free kick. I'm surprised he didn't book Nicholas Jackson there for simulation. I'm telling you now, I've got a funny feeling here. It's going to be one of those days where I bring my thesaurus out for words that mean prat, and we use the thesaurus to describe Anthony Taylor. I can just feel it, all right? I can just feel it. Ben Chilwell with a Chelsea free kick. The response to the goal has been good, which I like. Chile puts it in. It's a good ball. Oh, it's so close to finding Thiago Silva's head. And in the end, it's into the hands of Alisson Becker in the Liverpool goal. I don't really know how you can't... If you're going to give a foul for that, you've got to give a booking to Szoboszlai. You give a booking in the 4th minute to Chukwuemeka, which is the right decision. I'm not going to sit here and just overdo, pardon me, the hatred. Liverpool so far, 34% possession to Chelsea's 66%. But what Liverpool are doing is they're being efficient. They're not needing to pass the ball around 100 times to get into good positions. They're just making the right runs. They're playing with a good intensity. And at the moment, Chelsea are struggling to cope with it. We need a turnaround here, boys. We need a turnaround. We're playing against the top team here. Liverpool are back, I think. They need a couple of players, and I think they'll still concede a load of goals. But it looks to me like going forward, they are just going to be too good for too many teams. Boycott Taylor. I mean, I don't know how he's been given the fixture in the first place. You know, this isn't news to anybody. Wow, Mo Salah has scored, I think, 8 goals or 9 goals in his last 6 games. That's brilliant. Levi Colwill, magnificent. What a pass! Go on! Go on, son! Oh, unlucky. Really well played. Jackson there. Levi Colwill advanced up the field. Beautiful control. Great turn. Brilliant pass into Jackson in the right area. Great movement from Jackson. He gets past his man, muscles out too, and then it's a poor finish on his left foot. But really positive there from Chelsea. Great link up. Levi Colwill in the final third there, looking good. That's actually a corner as well. What's happened to VAR? That comes off of the heel or the stud of Virgil van Dijk there. So, don't even get me started. Colwill just ended Szoboszlai's career, of course. He's a proper footballer, mate. We need the Jackson and Mudryk link. We do. Is Gallagher. Chilwell. Go on, Carnes. That's good. Come on, Chelsea. We've looked good since the goal. We have managed to stop the Liverpool movement, and we're getting it forward ourselves. Reece James keeps it on. Of course he does. No, he doesn't. Unlucky. By the way, guys, how nice does this kit look? Reece James, Chelsea captain, in probably maybe one of the top 5 kits, or top 3 kits. Otherwise, top 5 is just like such a pointless thing to say. Top 3 kits I can think of in my lifetime as a Chelsea fan. Disassi has been absolutely done there. That is shocking defending. Diaz, Mo Salah, it should be 2. It's a great block from Thiago Silva in the right place, but Disassi needs to wake up here. Raheem Sterling. Is there any options ahead of him? He runs into the tackle. No foul. He ran into Robertson there. And that's not me just saying that because I'm not really a big fan of Raheem Sterling. But he did just run into Robertson. But I guess he earned the foul. You know, to expect Anthony Taylor to do the right thing, even when I think it should go against Chelsea, would be expecting him to do something which he can't really do, which is do his job properly. Yeah, Disassi at the moment is looking a bit nervous. Positionally, he's got to remember, this is a step up. You're not at Monaco anymore, mate. You know, once a season or twice a season in France, you've got to show up. The rest of the opponents are all farmers. Oh, lovely ball. Enzo, Jackson unlucky. Jackson's isolated right now. The thing that we saw from Chelsea in the pre-season that we're not seeing here, at the moment we're trying to just like put these little lob chip passes into Jackson, hope he can control it, but there's no one close to him. What worked so well for Nicholas Jackson in pre-season was the fact that there were players around him all the time to be able to offload to with a little flick, little pass, and that's how Chelsea were getting into good positions. At the moment, we don't have that. Chukwuemeka wins it back. Thiago Silva, that's good. Now Sterling, that's it. Drive at him. That's good. Keeps hold of it. And Trent Alexander-Arnold dispossesses him as expected. Wins the throw-in. Thank you very much, mods. Oh, Reece, love that, son. What are we saying so far then, chaps? We will slowly become a mid-table team. No, I don't believe it. We're moving back up this season. There's no way that we stick with what happened last year. Like, yes, the squad maybe lacks quality, but we're making the right moves. That's a good idea from Silva. And again, we've got to get first to it. Disassi much better there. Much quicker. That's so good. Reece, lovely. Oh, a bit too much pace on the ball for Enzo. Liverpool win the foul again. Alexis McAllister looks good for Liverpool, by the way. Like, he just looks so comfortable. That's what happens when you buy Brighton players. Liverpool signed McAllister for 55 million. I thought it was less than that, but okay. All right, we're nearly half an hour in. Chelsea 0, Liverpool 1 at Stamford Bridge. Better signs since Liverpool scored, but at the minute, I just don't really see where a goal's coming from. Oh, what a ball. Salah, it's too easy. It's 2-0 Liverpool. 2-0 Liverpool. It is stunning from Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Mo Salah is onside. It's just an incredible goal. It looked to me like it was onside, to be fair. Let's have a look now. No, he's off. He's off. He's off, but isn't there new rules? I think he's offside. It's an easy finish. Sanchez is on his knees before he even comes. I mean, I don't really understand. There's new rules, isn't there? Like, I mean, if this goes in, then I think we've already lost, if I'm honest. I'll be very honest with you. Like, Liverpool just looks so good, and defensively we look shambolic right now. But if this doesn't go in, then maybe that is the tide's turning a little bit. VAR is currently looking at it, checking for a possible goal. Anthony Taylor is clearly like, can we please just all agree that it's a goal so that I can get on with my job? Because he's a bellend. Oh, man. Like, based on the old rules of offside, Mo Salah is off. But as far as I'm aware, I think they've changed things here. Based on last season, that is a great defensive line from Chelsea. He's off. Yes. Come on. Okay. 1-0. Yes. Get in there. Chelsea 0, Liverpool 1 is still the score. We are not going to adjust the scoreboard. It is 1-0 to Liverpool. Mo Salah is offside. Jurgen Klopp is not happy, sarcastically clapping. He's an idiot as well. Although I actually do really love Jurgen Klopp, to be fair. What a manager he is. But Liverpool, man, like, Chelsea need to wake up here. That was so close to being perfection from Trent, Salah. Salah nearly got his compulsory, or what's the word? I can't remember the word now. Begins with a C. His goal on the opening day of the season. Well, that's poor distribution again. Poor passing. Ah, man. So annoying. We just don't look sharp enough right now. Like, we've got to remember, we're playing against the top team here. We can't expect miracles straight away. Thank you, Leon Watkins, for the donation. Huge fan of yours in the channel. Really wanted to keep Cassidy. He impressed me in pre-season. I think when you look at what we're seeing here, right, this is a different level. Pre-season is pre-season. When you come up against Liverpool on the opening day, Enzo's been booked and so has Diogo Jota. Okay, whatever. Enzo's getting sent off now. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. It's a totally different kettle of fish. When you go into pre-season, you're going to see some players who impress you, but then immediately go out on loan, even if they play good when they play. This is a totally different pace. It's a totally different pace, which is why, as much as we get excited in pre-season, we do. It's very humbling when you come back to a Premier League game and you start against a team like Liverpool. It just reminds you to bring you back down to reality a little bit. Cole gives the ball away there twice in succession. Now Trent is just so good. Like, when you see him that far up the field, you got Szoboszlai who's playing as an 8, lining up as an 8, but he's more than happy to do the dirty work so that Trent can be that roaming player. There's a little bit of argy-bargy going on here, mate. Chilwell's going up to Taylor. Look, don't go up to Taylor. There's nothing to gain from going up to Anthony Taylor. He's not going to give you any decision, and he's not going to put anything in Chelsea's favour. That's just a fact. That's just the way it is, all right? That's a good tackle. Like, what are you talking about? Oh. Well played, Carnes. Love that. Unlucky. Go on. Oh, I wish he got out of that tight little space. But somehow Liverpool come away with it again. Now Chukwuemeka. That's good. Gives it to Enzo. Yes, now we're cooking. We're going forward. Reece James making the overlapping run. Sterling cuts inside. Who are you passing it to? Oh, watching Sterling is like watching me trying to put on a dress. I'm going to struggle. It's just a struggle. Everything he does is a struggle. That's a lovely knock from Silva. It's just that final ball is just wank. Like, I mean, and that's about as close to a swear word as you'll get here on GBFC. But when it's live and in the moment, I don't think. But, like, it's just so annoying, man. Like, whenever he gets the ball and he's running with it and there's pressure, you just know he's going to lose it. He never makes the right decision, ever. Like, I really can't think of a time where under pressure, with Sterling on the ball, moving with the ball, he's made the right call. Either be it with the right shot on target, the right pass. Like, he's just not good enough. He's not good enough. He was, in my opinion, Raheem Sterling played in probably the best Premier League team there's ever been. And as a result of that, under Pep Guardiola, he was always going to come up with big numbers at big times. And now he's playing in a team that isn't that good and isn't as good. I'm not saying isn't that good. I think the Chelsea team will be good. But they're obviously not as good as that Man City team. And it shows. Trevor Chalobah is there next to Armando Broja. The Chelsea players behind Pochettino not really looking too happy right now. Do you know what? It's worrying, and I hate to say it. I wondered how long into the game it was going to be until I say it. It's not an excuse. It is more just like a real obvious point. Gallagher is playing well here, right? But shape-wise, three at the back doesn't suit Chelsea. We want to get away from this as soon as possible. We need Moises Caicedo. We just do. Like, Enzo's getting into advanced areas. When you look now, when we've got the ball, Thiago Silva's got it, gives it to Levi Colwill. Enzo Fernandez is advanced. Chelsea are attacking with a very high line. And this is much better build-up, actually, right now. Kane Chukwuemeka, space over that side. Reece James with the overlapping run. This is what we want to see. James puts it in. It's kind of a pop cross. Sterling does well to get it back to Reece James. Can Reece James get the second crack at it? And it's cleared away from Virgil van Dijk. But good build-up, though, from Chelsea. You can see it. And it's literally, it was happening as I was talking. You want Enzo further forward. Go on, Sterling. Much better. Sterling. Oh, it's gone straight across the face, and Trent puts it over for a corner. It could have gone anywhere. It could have gone on the underside of the bar. Much better there from Sterling again. Linking up with James, turning the defender. That's much better, Sterling. Puts it into the right area, and it could have fallen to Jackson. That's very good from Raheem Sterling. I'm going to give him that one. Enzo now with a corner for Chelsea. 36 minutes, 7 seconds in. Enzo puts it into the box towards Silva, headed away from Liverpool. They've got some big players there in their back line. Here's Enzo again. Lovely clip ball towards Chukwuemeka. Now Chilwell back in. It's got to be Disassi! It's 1-1! Axel Disassi and Chelsea are back. Chelsea in the Premier League have ourselves a goal. I don't want to get too excited yet because it might be ruled out for offside, and it is Anthony bloody Taylor. But the man who you could say was at fault for the goal that Liverpool scored has rocked up on his Chelsea debut and scored a goal against Liverpool. It's Chelsea 1, Liverpool 1, and Axel Disassi bundles the ball in. I want to see this again. The corner's played in, it's headed away. Who is that on the edge of the area? It's Sterling giving the ball back to Reece James or Enzo Fernandez, whoever that is. And it comes in, he's onside. There's no doubt about it. We are underway. We've got the first goal of the season. It's Chelsea 1, Liverpool 1. And it's Axel Disassi who has scored the goal. It's a brilliant move. Instinctive. We have seen that he's done this at Monaco time and time again, arriving in the box with good movement to pick up those second balls. He's scored goals for Monaco in the past, and that is Pochettino's first goal, and it is scored by Axel Disassi. Massive, massive moment for Chelsea. It's Chelsea 1, Liverpool 1. Chelsea debut goal for our new number 2. Get in. Get in. And this is, again, like last season, we go 1-0 down at Stamford Bridge. Game over. The other team will score again. We'll give up. Our heads will drop. but not this time. And we come again. Colwill, this is better. This is my Chelsea. Come on. Let's go. Win that ball. Yes, Disassi, great pass. Sterling retains it. This is better. Driving forward. Yes, Raheem Sterling. See? This is the energy we need. Enzo Fernandez. He's in. Chile. Chile. Yes! Come on. Yes. Come on. This is incredible. What a turnaround. Chelsea are winning 2-1. Benjamin bloody Chilwell. He's in my fantasy Premier League team. Chelsea fans are going bonkers. Oh, we have waited months for this. We have waited months for this. I cannot tell you how relieved I am. I'm hot and sweaty, but I've got goosebumps all over my skin. Look at this football. Confidence. Brilliant from Sterling. He has redeemed himself. Enzo Fernandez. What a pass. Has Chilwell gone early? No. He's offside. No. Don't do this to me. No. 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 If the Salah one was offside, then this is too. Oh, I hate it. No. Is it? No, he's going to be given off, isn't it? And I can't really be annoyed either. I'm going to keep it at 1-1. I'm not going to change the score for now. I'm not going to change the score for now. But I just think he is off. Like, I don't understand. Like, if rules are rules, yeah, it's off. Bugger. Yeah, it's offside. I thought there was a new rule. Arsene Wenger's new rule. I've actually given myself a headache here. Like, I think I've actually just gone a bit too nuts. I need some water. It's 1-1. But this is so good, by the way. Come on, you lot. Hit the like button on the stream. Chelsea Football Club are back. We're playing some flipping good football now. We have entered the game. We are not letting Liverpool come to our backyard and ruin our opening day of the season. Chelsea, the most successful club on the opening weekend of Premier League seasons. Out of our last 20 Premier League first games, we've won 16, drew 2 and lost 2. It's an amazing stat. We want to make that even better. This is my Chelsea. This is what I want to see. Stamford Bridge is rocking now. Absolutely rocking. Let's try and get another one before half-time. Now Gallagher. He's pushing them. How is that not a foul? How is that not a foul? Now Liverpool down the other end. Diaz. Oh no, it's gone to Salah. Good save, Sanchez. It was going wide anyway, but whoo, breathe. As long as we don't concede now before half-time, this is going to be a really nice half-time chat that we're going to have. Ladies and gentlemen, the game has come to life. We have come to life. Oh. Wow. Breathe. Benson, breathe. Just love it, man. I just love football. Go on. No. Soboslai. Oh, brilliant block. Disassy's arrived. Brilliant block. That was literally, he was going into Diaz there. That's a fabulous block from Axel Disassi. What a half of football this is. So much to talking about. Yeah, I mean, like, I can see you guys in the chat saying, what new offside rule are you talking about? I don't know where I got this from. I really don't. I just thought that there was like a new rule about offsides that I read from somewhere. Which obviously, based on the fact that we have just seen Salah's goal disallowed and Chilwell's goal disallowed, oh, that would have been so good too. He's in my fantasy Premier League team. Damn it. Back to 1-1. Right, let's ban this little idiot. Thank you. Yes, Josh Morgan. My guy. You got there before I did. Silva, what a pass again. Kane Chukwuemeka, who's growing into importance here positionally in this game. Chilwell, that's a poor ball. Susceptible to that sometimes. Now Jota gives it to Salah. This is where Liverpool are looking very confident with those overloads, but Colwill is there. Jackson doing what he likes to do, which is drop deep into the Chelsea build-up, get the ball back, and help us get it forward. Here we go, Chelsea. This is nice. Like, when we do stretch it wide, we're looking comfortable now. We're not running into trouble. Pochettino, with his arms in the air, he's going to be happy with Gallagher there because he got the ball out quickly. Silva. Enzo. Here's Reece. Come on, this is lovely football again. Sterling, that's really good. Go on, Jackson. Oh, he's put it over. He's got to hit the target. Chelsea with another massive chance. Nicholas Jackson there, nearly, very nearly makes it 2-1. Fantastic build-up, though. Really good. Sterling and Reece James. It's a brilliant ball, and he's got to do better than that. He really does. Big chance for Nicholas Jackson. That was the moment. And he just wraps his foot. He doesn't get enough over it. Pochettino is doing little spins in the box, man. Like, brilliant football, though. Raheem Sterling, guys, has turned up. In the last 10 minutes, Raheem Sterling has been listening. He's been listening to GBFC through an earpiece. Good play, Gallagher again. Lovely. Go on, Con. Yes, Connor. Enzo, doing good. Carne, go on. Oh, Enzo again. We're in again. Oh, it could have gone anywhere. It's a back pass, surely. Isn't that a back pass? Enzo Fernandez again with those defence-splitting passes. Chelsea are on the attack again, though. Here's Reece James, looking dangerous as ever. Good ball in towards Chukwuemeka, and Liverpool get it clear. Liverpool are under the cosh here. Chelsea have really grown into this half. Thank you, Houseboat, for the donation. I'll read it in a minute, but we're over them here. Best and richest league in the world, and offsides are still measured by some geese with Microsoft Paint. Get the World Cup system in. I do agree with you. I do agree with you. Although I do love a bit of Microsoft Paint. Come on, Chelsea. Let's get one before half-time. Come on. Reece. I love how Jackson just enters into the build-up and then gets himself back into position. He's not static. The movement is good. He gives another passing option in the final third. Chilwell. Yes, Connor. Come on. Unlucky. This is good. Come on, Chelsea. If we get a goal here before half-time, we are going to be hitting the ceiling. Six minutes of added time. Where the bloody Nora have they got 6 minutes from? I mean, like, I get it. It gives us 6 minutes to score, but it also gives us 6 minutes to concede one as well. I knew that this game was going to kick off at some point. I'm just so glad it wasn't 0-0, to be honest. Like, Chelsea-Liverpool, 4 games in a row that finished 0-0. Like, that's actually mad. And I think a couple of those went to extra time, which is mental. Guys, I might have to go for a wee when it goes to half-time, you know. Like, I've been having flipping sparkling waters, Coke Zeros, bottles of water. I might have to go for the old Waz. We've been sat in this chair for 2 hours and 7 minutes. Guys, this game has come to life. Liverpool now with a chance going forward. Mo Salah looks for that ball again. Diogo Jota there nearly got on the end of that. He got a touch, but had already gone out of play. So, what would we say about this? I'm going to make some notes, guys. You guys know the famous notebook, right? 6 things we learn. I normally at half-time try and pick 3 things. And so far, Reece James looks good. Go on. Sterling. Oh, what a ball! Chile! Oh, he made it, you know. It was almost perfect. I would actually give a green box here to Sterling, you know. Sterling has been key in every single attack. First half an hour, he was awful. The last 15 minutes, Raheem Sterling has been the best player on the pitch. He really has. Like, let's be honest. He's looking confident. I think that's a great tackle. Levi Colwill. I love it. And Kanate with a block. Chelsea want a handball there. Right in front of the East stand. It's not going to be given. Is there a chance here for a goal? Diogo Jota is down. Enzo's been good as well. I think Enzo and Gallagher have looked really good together in the middle. I mean, like, the whole team got completely split open by the Liverpool goal. Have you not seen the passes that Enzo is finding here? I'm seeing people say that Sterling needs to go off as well. Like, you can't please everybody, you know. Gallagher too weak defensively. Cool. I know how to mute the mic now, so I can go to the toilet. Add Caicedo and we are cooking. You know what? We said it. Yes. You add Moises Caicedo into this. Also, like, if I go for a pee at the start of half-time and then there is the announcement that Caicedo's coming out, imagine if I missed it. Imagine after all of this time covering everything. Jamie Carragher, I didn't hear this because I've not really got the commentary on loud enough for me to hear it. You do wonder with Chelsea, given how bad they were last season, how they can just flip a switch as a new manager. Now a new manager has come in. It's just so flipping passive-aggressive, isn't it? Like, what he's trying to say is, oh, that everybody at Chelsea didn't really care last season. They all gave up. And now isn't it funny that they're good again? Just admit it, mate. Jamie, you're worried about us. You're scared. You know that we're a bit of a different breed now. You loved seeing us in 12th, but you know we're not staying there. Reece James, really good. Yes, Reece. Go on, Reece. Enzo, that's a lovely roll. It's a free kick to Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez, super clever there against his Argentinian teammate Alexis McAllister, who's had a really good game, actually, for Liverpool, I will say. Free kick in a good position here. This is Reece James into the box territory. Big moment. We're into the final minute of the time added on, but Jota was down for about 2 minutes. Thank you very much, Josh Whiting, for the donation. Feel like this game, Mudryk impact. Yeah, bro, this game is asking for Mykhailo Mudryk to come on and do something for us. Come on, Enzo. Enzo Fernandez to put the ball into the box. You look at the height, there's not really much height in this Chelsea team. Disassi, Silva, the ones to aim for. Colwell as well. Good ball in. Oh, it's not on. It's flicked on. I think it was Disassi flicking it on to Colwell. Whenever you get those little flicks in the box, you just wonder who is going to get on the end of it and where it's going to fall. Need a slash, mate. I do need a slash, all right? I really do need a slasheroo. And I think, so that I can give a proper half-time conversation, I might bail. I never really go down to the turnstiles early, but I might go into the GBFC studio office toilet early for a Waz, for a slash. Shall I? That's the question. Like, do I, don't I? Because I really need one now. Can you tell? All right, look, I'm just going to go. I'm just going to go. I'll be back in a second. Wait, no. We're on the attack. I can't go. I'll pee myself if I have to. Carnes, good play. Disassi, good ball. Come on, Chelsea. One last attack. Sterling puts the ball in. It's a lovely ball. Chile, just dive in. If Ben Chilwell there does what Luis Diaz did for Salah's pass, we score a goal. Gallagher. Fernandez. Go on, Carnes. Ah. Oh, this is such an enthralling game of football all of a sudden. Enzo. Not a bad idea. Okay, we're going now. I'm going to mute the mic. I'll be back in a second. Guys, don't go anywhere. We've got some halftime analysis and a All right. This is what I love about these little radio mics we've got going on right now, because I'm walking back from the toilet. The job is done. The hands are washed. We are back. How did you guys enjoy my time away? Did we miss anything? No, we did not. It is Chelsea 1, Liverpool 1 at half-time. Hope you've enjoyed this game, because I have bloody well enjoyed this game. I tell you what, the first 25 minutes, I'm worried. I'm worried because not only did Chelsea go 1-0 down, but Chelsea responded so well. From the moment we went 1-0 down, we took control of the game. We took control of the game, and from a set piece, we created ourselves a brilliant opportunity, and we scored a goal. Axel Disassi scores his first Chelsea goal during his first game. You could argue defensively, he didn't have a very good half. I think if we think about Axel Disassi defensively, could have done better with the goal. It was sloppy. He didn't read the speed and the quality, I think, of Salah and Diaz very well. But then to equalise, and then the big celebration, that is everything we didn't see last season from Chelsea. When Chelsea go 1-0 down at Stamford Bridge in the 22-23 season, there's no reply. There's not even like, here we're talking about, okay, we go 1-0 down and we score a goal to make it 1-1. Last season, there was just no reply. So I think for us, just to see that, or for me, sorry, that is absolutely massive. It's massive because we're just not used to seeing that anymore from a Chelsea team. We got used to mediocrity. We got used to being slow. Let's talk a little bit about Conor Gallagher, because Gallagher is playing in the position that probably is the only time left that he'll get a chance to show what he can do in that position. I don't think he's been that bad, to be honest. But again, I just don't think overall he's bringing enough to the team other than a couple of good little touches, a couple of tackles sometimes. We need that upgrade. We desperately need the upgrade. Thank you very much for the donation, $20 from Dummerloop. Daughter and I are listening to you in Seattle. Love your commentary, mate. Come on, you Blues. Thank you very much, bro. That's so kind of you. Yeah, I think it's night and day. What Chelsea need, what we have. Gallagher's not a bad game, but he's just not influencing things enough. Chelsea need to start attacks sooner. And you can see just how good Enzo Fernandez is when he's not in his own half, asked to make the pass forward. When he's got the ball towards the final third. I'm not even saying like in the final third. Once I've got the whiteboard, guys, that we're going to wheel in for halftime analysis and stuff, I'll be able to show you what I mean. But at the moment, I can't. Enzo, when he gets the ball just before the final third, the final pass is killer every single time. Every single time. And you can see when Chelsea are in build-up, we have got Enzo as one of the more advanced players. If you look at the heat map, which I'm sure we'll be able to see at the end of the game, Enzo is more advanced. But Gallagher, as the guy to feed him the ball, isn't making the right passes right now. This is also, again, why I think Lavia would be a fantastic option, because Lavia's ability to play the ball forward is immense. Same as Caicedo in the way that the first thing they think about is to get the ball forward. Make the tackle, get the ball forward. And I think, again, this is just the proof that Gallagher might not have been bad, but the moment you upgrade Gallagher and make him Caicedo, it just gets that much better. It does. Enzo becomes in those prominent, more dominant areas progressively on the field more often. And then the amount of times that he's in that position to make that pass that is just oh so good so often, those opportunities come more and more and more. So I think that is what we're looking at right now. Yeah, first 20 minutes, top line. First 20 minutes I think was poor. I think the atmosphere, the occasion, Liverpool looked absolutely up for it and sharp. They got themselves a goal. And if they get themselves the second one, from the moment Mo Salah was called offside, which he really was offside, from the moment that goal was disallowed, Chelsea got total control of the game. I think if we went 2-0 down, I think it could have ended up being a pretty poor scoreline, to be honest. I think Liverpool could have gone and scored a few more. But as soon as that happened, we just started to turn the screw. We were making passes quicker. We were making less mistakes. When it came to the defenders trying to make those balls forward, the defence splitting passes, the line-breaking passes from Disassi, Colwill, Silva, all three of them started to find their man. Chelsea started to find the ball with space in the middle areas. And then we started to do things with it. I think Nicholas Jackson could have scored. He should have scored, in fact, or he should have at least forced a save out of Alisson. But I love the movement. I love the movement. I think the fact he tries to draw himself into the attacks. Again, it's one of those where we're drawing 1-1 here against Liverpool. We've been very competitive against a really, really good team. I think probably the third best team in the Premier League. And it's first of all, it's nice to see Chelsea competing again properly. Yeah, man, Caicedo. It's just so obvious, isn't it? There's a real reason why Chelsea are doing everything, I believe, to get this man in. We've not got the halftime parade that was the dream this morning. Honestly, I was actually really confident that we were going to get that, but we haven't. Which is also fine because, well, I mean, not really any reason. We're still going to get him, all right? We're still going to get him. What else? Raheem Sterling. He has really impressed me, actually. I'm sure people can clip this up and be like, look at you saying now Raheem Sterling has impressed you. For the last 15 minutes of that half, that was probably the most important 15 minutes of Raheem Sterling's Chelsea career so far. He was playing poorly. He was getting the ball in good positions, not finding the right pass. Settled into the game a lot more. And then Sterling was really, really good. He was involved in all of Chelsea's attacks. He was involved in the goal. He was involved in the goal that was disallowed by Ben Chilwell. And the good chances that we're creating, Sterling was making them. And that is what we want him to do. He's grown into this game. And if you were to ask me to call what happens now, I think Pochettino will keep things as they are maybe for the first 10, 15 minutes of the second half. And then if things keep going the way it's going, I think this game has got Mykhailo Mudryk written all over it to steal the headlines here. Mudryk, on this left side, Liverpool have actually dealt with it relatively well so far. We've had a lot more attention to attacks with Sterling and James with the link-up, particularly in those last 15. Ben Chilwell, I think, I just want to see that Mudryk-Chile combo. I'm so excited about it, man. Nicholas Jackson is isolated. Yeah, he is. But the thing is, this is what I like about Jackson. Yes, he's isolated. Yes, he's not getting many opportunities. Yes, he's not had loads of touches of the ball. But at the same time, he's getting involved. He's not just being like, well, get me the ball or I'm not going to do anything. He's dropping deeper. I'm just messaging my friend who's a Liverpool fan. Salah offside. Very important for change of game. Na 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 na. Do we need four at the back? To be honest, in the second half, I'd say no. I think the way that we've grown into this game, which is, by the way, the first game under Pochettino, the first game that a lot of these players are playing together. We're playing against flipping Liverpool. I think the way that we grew into that first half, if that first half would have been another 10 minutes long, we would have scored again. We did score again, but it was ruled out for flipping offside. Kane Chukwuemeka. Struggled to impose himself, I would say, as the main thing. But then there was moments, again, towards that last 15 minutes where everyone's levels kind of raised a little bit. But I would say it was a very average half. Very average half from Chukwuemeka. But, I think these are all things that we knew already. I think we know Chelsea need a bit more quality in the number 10. possibly on the wings, DM, whatever, striker. The Jackson miss will haunt us forever. Thank you, JC, for the donation. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. We've got a second half to try and figure out how to beat this Liverpool team. Enzo, I thought, was really good. Yeah, so far, I'm actually happy. I've got more positives than anything else. I don't really have anything negative to say. And I don't know if that is because I'm focusing a lot on how it was very different to last season in terms of the response and everything. But no one is having an awful game. I'd say Disassi was struggling, and then he scored a goal. So I can't really talk about him in that negative of a light anymore. Sterling was having a really bad game, and then for the last 15 minutes, he was the best player on the pitch. And the game is 1-1. So, swings and roundabouts. Thank you, Will Soccer, for the donation. Kane, average. Yeah, Connor, maybe average. A couple of moments where he nearly got caught out. Thank you, JC, again. Gallagher was a mess. I wouldn't necessarily say he was a mess. I think that's unfair. But I just don't think he's... it just keeps coming back. He's just not Caicedo in that position, is he? Oh, blimey. This has been a very, very long week of content. Kane out, Mudryk in. I'd actually say that's a good idea. Thank you, Joshua Whiting, for the £5 donation. I think that takes us above £100 in donations. You legend. I feel having Caicedo and Enzo together will be like having Fabregas and Kante in their prime together. Enzo has so much creativity to be unlocked. I am inclined to agree with you. Blimey. I'm inclined to agree. Colwill looks really good. He does. When he gets into the final third as well, he's got that confidence. He plays with a bit of an aura about him. Like he looks as though he's trying to get everyone else to play the game at his speed, on his terms, with his positioning. Like he's always available for the ball, gets into the final third, he's able to make those passes. Levi Colwill's the real deal. If you didn't already know, he's a real one. He's a good one. 26. You take John Terry's shirt, you play left centre-back, you can't be an average player. Sterling is depressing. Like, come on. Like, even if you don't like Raheem Sterling, how can you tell me in the last 15 minutes of that half he didn't impact the game more than anybody else? He did. He just did. I'm sorry, but he did. And like you guys know, like I'm the first one to criticize Sterling. I am. But when he does well, you know, he did well. I'm making my notes, guys. What a 45 minutes of football we got ahead of ourselves here. Cut out Salah and Liverpool are toothless. Yeah, I mean, in terms of the praise I was given for Liverpool, McAllister is playing a bit deeper, has been good on the ball. Szoboszlai, I think, is a menace. He's kind of getting everywhere, in and around players. Like, he's looked pretty good. But Mo Salah is the danger man. He's hugging that right touchline, cutting inside. How many times have we seen Mo Salah against Chelsea on that right touchline, cutting in on his left peg and either scoring or doing something dangerous? Sterling and James cooking together. Thank you, JC, for the donation. Yeah, that's looking like a partnership that's grown into that half, which is quite interesting because tactically now, Pochettino might look at Jurgen Klopp, who will probably look at what Pochettino did, and that Sterling and James combo is something that was actually being really fruitful for Chelsea towards the end of that half. So maybe now Pochettino plays the wild card, brings Mudryk on. Chelsea start focusing the play down the left. It's a fascinating encounter, you know, and I think, again, Pochettino, in the first place, we're talking at the start of the game about playing with a 3-4-3. We didn't expect this whatsoever, but we've probably been the better team, I'd say. Against Liverpool. This is good. Chelsea are back, I'm telling you. The teams are back on the field. I'm going to make sure that we start the timer at the correct time. I'm watching in a slightly lower resolution now, so it should be a little bit better in terms of sticking to the right times. If you do want to stay for the watch along, guys, please make sure you do. I mean, the commentary is Peter Drury, so I would understand if you didn't mute the commentary and you wouldn't want to listen to me. I'd want to listen to Peter Drury too. So I'm going to try and get a bit of the commentary in here for myself before the second half begins. All right, Liverpool to kick off. We are ready, and it's about to begin. Come on. Go on, Anthony Taylor, mate. We're in. The clock has begun. We have started. I think we're actually all on the same time here, which has been good. Come on, Chelsea. Let's start well. Let's literally start the second half the way we ended the first. And we actually have looked pretty good in the opening 17 seconds here. We haven't given the ball away yet, which is great. Nicholas Jackson moving out wide a little bit. Sterling occupying the striking positions. Good play, Connor. As a poor touch. Good idea. So Peter Drury, with his pronunciation, calls what I was calling Axel Disasi, Disasi. I'm not sure. I think I might stick with Disasi, personally. Where is Caicedo? Wasn't he going to be revealed? Well, yeah, I did think he was going to be. We were led to believe by some that he was. I think after this game, we're going to find out more about this whole Caicedo thing. I think the football took over priority. Yes, good pressure. Oh, Connor dispossessed. That's not good. Conor Gallagher, man. That's where Moises doesn't lose the ball. Diaz. Oh, it's an absolutely appalling effort there. Maybe he tried to cross it. It's a Liverpool corner, but Gallagher gives the ball away there in such a dangerous area. When you've got Liverpool, you can break with so much pace. And Nicholas Jackson has just been kicked in the balls by Virgil van Dijk. It's one of those. What to do? Liverpool corner. Disasi is giving me Rudiger energy, says Angie Alfieri. No, I kind of agree with you, actually, to be fair. A man of the species. Peter Drury's just got it, hasn't he? He's up already. Big Nicholas Jackson. Rate that from you, mate. Liverpool with an early corner at the start of the second half. I really just don't want to lose this game. That's my priority right now in life. It's just to not experience Chelsea losing the first game. All right. Who's... Levi Colwell is having a bit of an argument with Anthony Taylor because of some friction with Konate. Shut up, Anthony Taylor, you bell piece. All right, Liverpool now with the corner. Don't concede now, Chelsea. Don't give us another uphill battle. It's a good corner. Headed away, though. Nicholas Jackson doing what Drogba usually does, which is win the ball at the near post. Liverpool looking good again. Van Dijk goes for goal. Oh, my word, that's so close. Virgil van Dijk. Bloody hell. Puts one just over Sanchez's crossbar. It's a good effort. Bald head, Anthony Taylor. I mean, I can't say anything about bald heads, right? I've got minimal hair on my head. You really like the neon sign. Thank you. Send a message to the girlfriend. Make sure she's all right. She's probably asleep, to be fair, at 1:45. Come on, Chelsea. Come on. It's a lovely ball. Go on, Reece. Lovely touch. Sterling, seeing that link up again early. And then I get a flipping playback error. Why? Piss off. Sterling puts it in. Jackson, oh, he just couldn't get the ball under his control. Well played, Gallagher. Go on. Oh, unlucky Carnes. We're trying to fit all those little balls through. Now Liverpool on the attack. There's a bit of energy about this second half already. Where are you? I'm in my office, mate. Oh, wow. Well, Sanchez is going to sprint out with the ball in his hands there and take it out of his box. I'm in Indonesia. That's where I live. I live in Bali. A little tropical island in the middle of nowhere. No, it's actually not in the middle of nowhere. It's in the middle of Indonesia. Lovely place. Chelsea have submitted the bid. Where have you seen this? I mean, I thought that we'd submitted the bid anyway. Nicholas Jackson is impressing me here, guys, by the way. Just his movement. Yes, he's not been able to get the ball under control too many times and impose that much. One big chance, but he's looking good. This is not good, though. Robertson. Yes, Sanchez, well done. Takes the ball out of the air. I'm so nervous now. I don't know why. I'm just feeling a bit nervous. Can't wait for the 6 Things We Learned video. It's going to be a banger tonight. Like, there's no way it can't be a banger with the way that this game has been so entertaining. I just hope we don't lose, man. Like, a win after how crazy this week has been with all the content. No! What was that? Silva, now Diaz. Robertson is forward. Disassi, oh, and Thiago Silva in the end. Liverpool corner. It's not ideal, is it? Oh. Defensively, I know these guys have never played together competitively before, but we've got to sort it out at the back. It is a bit shaky. Szoboszlai puts it in. Oh my word, how have they not scored? How have they not scored? I mean, I didn't actually really properly see what happened there, but Diaz can't believe the ball has not ended up in the back of the net. Is it a penalty? Anthony Taylor will check everything. Any potential handball will be given. Oh, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. Nicholas Jackson, that's a pen. His hands are in the wrong place. Like, he thinks the ball is coming to him. That's a pen. It's such a harsh one. It's such a silly penalty to give away. But you just can't have your hands in that position. I think that's a penalty, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. And because it's Anthony Taylor as the ref, I do think this could be given as a penalty. No? No pen? Oh, okay. Well, that was actually significantly quicker than I thought. It's another corner. Szoboszlai puts it in. Good header away from Silva. Again, it's one of those 50-50 decisions that go in Chelsea's favour, which on the balance of the game could be massive. Ah, Jackson, I thought he was going to get on the end of that. He's had a rough start to this half, Jackson. Nearly gives away a penalty. Gets kicked in the penis. And, yeah, it's not really the way you want to start your second half at Stamford Bridge. To be fair, I could think of better ways to do it. Jackson's funny, man. He's just got good energy. Come on, Chelsea. Let's go again. Enzo. Oh, what a ball. That's a lovely ball. Sterling. Bit of pace there. Rate that. Go on, Raheem. Lovely. Cuts inside again. Go on. Enzo. He sees it. Chile! Oh, what a save from Alisson. He hits it straight at the goalie. It's a brilliant, brilliant chance that. Enzo Fernandez. Again, look at this. He is in those attacking areas again. Enzo is there, makes the right pass. Brilliant. He's got players closing him down. Chilwell can't do too much. It's an excellent save. With the flailing hand of Alisson. It's a really good stop, that. It's a good effort from Chilwell. But now, yes! What a tackle, Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher. I'm so happy that he got that right, because if he didn't, he's off. That is a fantastic tackle. And I think if he wasn't doing all that work in pre-season, he wouldn't have got that. Go on, Jackson. This is what I want. Nicholas Jackson running at defence. Oh, it's Virgil van Dijk. You're passing past there, mate. He's going to lunge in. He's going to dive. The game has got a little spice to it now. The Carolina Reapers are back out again. Levi Colwill finessing Mo Salah as if he's a watermelon and feta salad. Right there. Brilliant. Chelsea getting forward again. Sterling. This is brilliant. To Chilwell. First touch was poor, but Chelsea will have a throw-in. We are on the offensive. I love that. Massive tackle from Gallagher, though. Huge tackle. Now Enzo. Growing into importance in this game. Whoo! It's electric, isn't it? It is electric. I mean, my stream might be behind yours, but I'd much rather it stayed synced with me speaking, what I'm watching, which right now it is. So, yeah. Go on. Carnes. Jackson as well, doing well again, but he's forced out wide. Well played, Chilwell. It goes back. There was a pass on inside there. Gallagher was there. Come on, Chelsea. Colwill with the forward ball again. Now Chile. I love how we're not just pointlessly crossing it. We're trying to build up. This is good. Carnes. You've got to know the runner's going to be there. Chilwell was overlapping. Now this is where Liverpool look dangerous. Thiago Silva. Seeing Salah run up against Silva. You just do get a bit worried, don't you? This game is on a knife edge right now. The next goal could be, well, I mean, like, it's flipping obvious, isn't it? But, like, it's very important. Enzo, growing in importance in this game. You can see he's meandering around. He's roaming around the pitch a lot more. This is good. Go on. Get on the end of it. Get on the end of it. Tackle. Yes, Enzo. He's in. Go on. Come on. Win it. Yes. Come on. I love it. I love it. He's brilliant. He's magnificent. Enzo gets the cross in. No one's coming for it. Kanate heads it away. Sterling. Chukwuemeka gets a foot in. Gallagher's brought down. No foul. Come on. Yes. Reece James wins the second ball. Carney Chukwuemeka now. Can Chelsea make something of this? Ben Chilwell. It's that fight, man. Enzo should have lost the ball there about 4 times and he just didn't. He's unbelievable, man. When you see him play a bit more advanced, he's just fantastic. And it's only about to get better. We are literally night and day from what we were last season right now. Night and day. In Stamford Bridge, there is noise coming out of Stamford Bridge. Last season, we could hear a pin drop in there. Gallagher, good. Great turn from Carney Chukwuemeka. He's starting to come into involvement now. Enzo Fernandez pulling into a wide position. He's got Diaz for company there. He cuts inside. Now James. Lovely pass. Gallagher. Reece James again. Can he get the ball in? He can. Jackson just can't get up enough. Chukwuemeka, though, wins that second ball before Trent does. And Chelsea recycle again. But it's not pointless recycling here. This is work rate. This is the team putting in effort. When we don't have control of the ball at our feet, we are making the runs. We are fighting for every ball here to keep everything in play. This is good. The way that Chelsea have once again regained control of the play and the possession. We've done it earlier in this half. We gave Liverpool 25 minutes in the first half. We only gave them about 6 or 7 in the second before we get control. Back line looking a bit stronger too, which is good. Mudryk needs to come on. I agree. But I also wouldn't change anything. The possession, we're dominating possession, 75%. Enzo, what a touch. Poor touch from Reece James, though. Disassi goes for that diagonal. What a pingu. What a touch. Chile. Go on, son. Go on, skin him. What a pass, though, from Axel Disassi. Growing into this game. Growing into that Chelsea #2 shirt. Big shoes to fill. We need a big Branislav Ivanovic. That's what we need. What a ball that was. Like 60-yard pass that was there to Ben Chilwell. Fantastic. An hour in to Pochettino's first game as Chelsea manager. Chelsea 1, Liverpool 1. The match is hanging on a knife edge here. We're playing some really good football. Like, actually really good football here. How nice is it to just enjoy watching Chelsea again? Go on. Connor wins the second ball. Good. Jackson, that's brilliant. Go on. Yes, no foul. Oh, piss off. Oh, yeah, he's giving it for us. All right. Anthony Taylor, okay. We're bossing Liverpool, guys. Liverpool, who's also spent a lot of money this summer. Chelsea are bossing Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool. I don't know about you, but that gets me very excited indeed. Reece James and Ben Chilwell over the free kicks. To be honest, I'm still, when it comes to these dead ball situations, I'm still not that confident that we win the first ball, but to get to the second ones, that's how we scored earlier. Let's see what we do here. Chile. Just making some notes before the free kick comes in. Reece James is going to take it. Oof! Don't know if that hit the top of the crossbar or it hit the stanchion. Blimey. We're cooking. Anthony Taylor, to be fair to Taylor, he's doing a bit better here. We need a GBFC, meaning George Benson Football Channel. Okay. Oh my God, Sanchez, don't do that, mate. It's actually distributed really nicely there to Chilwell, but... it's Colwill. Oh, Levi, I love it. Spreads it to Reece. Chelsea trying to stretch. Oh, my word, what a pass. Chile, oh, if he just somehow managed to turn that back outside, that could have been perfect. Gallagher, smart play. Disassi. Now Enzo. He's got the better of this Liverpool midfield all day long. Go on, Raz. Robertson with a tackle. Putting the pressure, but Sterling holds the possession again. He's done all right there, you know. And Robertson hoofs it away. We are actually dominating Liverpool now. Enzo Fernandez moving further up the field. It's making Gakpo kind of useless in this Liverpool team because Gakpo, who was trying to get forward in the first half as kind of an advanced state, is now having to defend more because Enzo, as an 8, is pushing up, which allows Gakpo less freedom to get forward and forces him back, which basically nullifies part of the Liverpool build-up, whilst making Chelsea stronger. That's a wonderful ball. Reece James, why am I enjoying this football so much? Chile, Chelsea corner. We're cooking. We're cooking. We are absolutely cooking right now. Chelsea Football Club are back. Ladies and gentlemen, I am sure of it. I am sure. What has happened to my TV? Do not make me miss something. Do not make me miss something. Why did it just literally kick me out? Why has it kicked me out? Guys, I'm being abused here. I've been kicked out. What is happening? I can't see anything. What is happening? Cody Gakpo has come off for Liverpool. That was important. I literally have been thrown out here. I've been thrown out of my stream. This is so annoying. What is happening? Why do this? Like, I've literally just missed like 2 minutes of this game now. Like, if there was a goal right now, I'd miss the whole thing. Okay, I'm trying to back up. Ah. What is happening? Who scored? I missed the goal? I've actually missed the goal? No! Have Chelsea scored? Have we scored? Why? What? Why have you thrown me out now? Why is nothing loading? No goal. Who scored? No, nobody scored. Guys, you're all idiots. Like, why have I been thrown out? I don't get it. You guys are all trolling me. Why is this happening? Why? I have never, ever had an issue. But I do right now. No goal. Okay, good. Thank you. Stick with me, guys. I'm trying to make sure that we can get this back. I can't believe it. Why is it just kicked me out? Okay. I'm getting back in. It's slowly letting me back in, I think. Lukaku scored. It's just never, ever going to happen ever again. Maybe ever again just generally in life, because I don't think Romelu Lukaku is ever going to score another goal again in his life. So I don't think he's going to have a club. I think that's going to be the problem. Just fix it, mate. I mean, that is life right there in a nutshell. It's actually not letting me back in. I can't believe it. 1 second, guys, 1 second. I can't believe this. I never, ever have any issues. And then today, as I'm doing a live stream, everything just kicks me out. Of course. No goal, they messing. Thank you, Dumaloop. And thank you all of you guys who are staying with me right now, because this is bloody frustrating. You know, like when you watch your TV every flipping day, nothing ever goes off until you really need it to work. And that is what we got here. Apparently, Trent Alexander-Arnold has a yellow card. I've now missed about 4 minutes of this game. It's just taking its sweet-ass time. I've turned it off and on. Yeah, that's what we're going for now. That's what we're moving with. Drogba got fouled, Pen. You guys are funny, but thank you, all of you, for your patience. Everything's just lagging right now. Like, just work. Like, I don't understand. Just flipping work. Caicedo is a done deal. It's not a done deal yet. I thought it was. We all thought it was, I think. But it isn't yet. Okay, hopefully now it gets me back in. Gallagher's getting a green card. Well, to be fair, I was quite impressed with Connor. And he's growing into the game. I'm literally only reading Twitter stream right now from the game. I don't know why. Oh, guys. Is there actually a goal? What is happening? What is happening? I'm just getting playback error 24/7. What is happening? What is actually happening? Guys, I'm sorry about this. It's actually kind of ruined the stream. Totally understand if you don't stick around. Like, why the hell can I not watch this game? I've never, ever had an issue with this thing. I'm going to... Flipping heck. Now I'm actually getting annoyed. The only thing is, I have to end the stream in order to be able to watch the game. That's what... I have to restart everything. Oh, okay, we're going to try once more. I'm going to try once more. It's just so frustrating. Like, the stream is going good. Everything's going good. And then it just boots me out. Okay. Everything should still be on. Okay. I mean, yeah, I kind of do need to watch the game. Apparently, Jackson had a chance saved. It's like 6, 7 minutes I've missed now. Jackson almost scored. I need to watch this flipping match. Guys, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. As I'm working. I'm really trying. I've loaded everything back up again. I'm seeing Jackson deserves a goal. That's what we want to hear. Enzo, man of the match. Enzo's growing into the game massively. When he gets more advanced, he takes players in the opposition out of the game. But also, he's just got that ball. Enzo Fernandez, what a baller. Guys, I actually think I might have to end the stream. I'm so sorry. Like, for whatever reason, I just cannot get into anything. Let me see if I can watch on video on my phone. Flip, this is a new phone. I don't even have it. Like, this is just so annoying. Malo Gusto coming on. Guys, I think I'm going to have to end the stream, I'm afraid, because like, I just can't get anything to load. Let me see if I can open something else. Flipping heck, why does it happen now? Been literally streaming all night. Everything's going perfect. So annoying. I'm just going to have to try and find it on a stream now. Like, what to do? Okay, I've got it back up. Crazy ads are everywhere, but screw it. I'm 73 minutes and 55 seconds into the game. All right, I'm back. I'm not sure how close time-wise we are. Oh, all right, I'm 74 minutes and 15 seconds in. I apologize for all of these issues, guys. Like, it was not the way I wanted the stream to be going, but we're still in business. I'm now watching the game. Oh, yeah. All right, now I can get back to blocking people that just want to ruin the stream chat. The fact there's still 1,800 of you in here, by the way, guys, I am incredibly grateful for it. Yeah, I just missed about 10 minutes of the game. 15 minutes to go. Reece injury. I mean, I did say it was probably going to happen in the first game of the season, and it has. I just don't understand, man. This guy gets injured basically every time he plays. He's jogging off, so maybe he's not injured. James is off. Okay, let's hope it's not an injury. It doesn't really look like an injury maybe yet. Malo Gusto is on for his Premier League debut. Where is Mudryk? That's what I want to know. Why is Mudryk not on yet? Diaz and Salah have come off. Oh, surely not, man. Surely Reece isn't injured. Salah's going off. He's not happy. Mo Salah is unhappy. He wants the records, man. He wants those. I can always score. I can always score on the opening weekend of the season. Okay, mate. Good for you. No one cares. Well, I'm actually glad that we managed to come to a resolution here. We didn't end the stream. We've got 16 minutes to go. Mo Salah's having a hissy fit. Don't worry about it, mate. You're not losing yet. You still might win. That is how football goes. Levi Colwill. Someone's tugging someone's shirt there. There's a bit of argy-bargy. Oh, wow. Nunes. Come on, Chelsea. I think we deserve to win this game, you know. I do. Based on the whole balance of things, I think we have absolutely been the better team here against Liverpool. Oh. The TV has decided to bring itself back on. Disassy's grown into the game as well. Looks comfortable. Now Liverpool coming back at us though. Okay, now I'm not going to watch this stream anymore. I'm going to be watching at 79 minutes and 10 seconds. I've got it back. We are live back properly again. And we're back on time with the stream as well, which is massive. Yes, we're back. Everything is back. Go on, Enzo. Yes, clips it to Sterling. Gusto. Nice left-footed pass to Silva. Is there another goal in this game? Is there another goal in this game? Gallagher, unlucky. Good idea. Yes, Thiago Silva. Big sliding tackle. He might be 38 years old, you know, but this guy is an absolute warrior. He's unbelievable, Jeffrey is. Well, I'm seeing people say Mudryk. Does that mean Mudryk's coming on? Yes, he is. Come on. Ian Maatsen and Mudryk. Chelsea are about to cook something up here. If Pochettino brings on Maatsen and Mudryk and we somehow win this game, this is going to be one hell of a 6 things we learned. Kane Chukwuemeka, 80 minutes, first game of the season, does very well. Raheem Sterling, I'm going to say it, did very well. I think overall here, Chelsea have been good. Right, Mudryk and Maatsen, you have got 10 minutes to beat Liverpool. That is what we need. That is what we want. Oh, Gusto, that's a good touch. It looks like Mudryk is coming on the right, which means Maatsen is going further forward on the left. All right, I'm just sending a couple of boxes that I want on 6 things we learn. Get your guesses in the chat. What do you think 6 things we learn is going to look like today? It could all change, though, if Liverpool score a goal. And Nunes is linking up really well there with what looks like Harvey Elliott. But Enzo Fernandez, the tenacious beast, and then Malo Gusto as number 2. Now, Chelsea. We have got the ball out wide. I think it's Ben Chilwell. Oh, it's a good ball. Jackson. Oh, he's battling against Van Dijk, but Van Dijk just wins that battle there. I think against Nicholas Jackson is playing against probably one of, if not the best centre-back in the Premier League, who isn't a Chelsea player, in his first game here. He's looking as though he fits in. He really does fit in. I mean, the good thing about Gallagher having such a good game here, particularly in the second half, is that even if he does stay, it shows that he can really compete against the big teams. But also, if we do want to sell him, games like this, performances like this against teams like Liverpool, it does give Chelsea a little bit more bargaining power when it comes to that sale price. I think the defence has been really good here today. I really do. Considering it's playing in a system that we haven't seen yet under Poch. Mudryk wins a throw-in. That's what I want to see. A bit of urgency here. No, I'm seeing no red boxes. I genuinely don't think there's any need for a red box today. Unless we now concede 2 goals. Oh, that was so close. Gusto. And Maatsen. Go on, yes. Go on, Mudryk. Enzo. Oh, it's just that little tiny touches. Like we've got to make these final passes in the right areas here. Pristine now. There is no room for error. I'm nervous as hell here, guys, you know, because the last thing I want us to do here is concede a goal and lose 2-1 because we played so well other than the 8 or 9 minutes of the game that I missed. We have looked really good. Is the time accurate? Yeah, it's about 3 seconds out at the moment. 21 players parked in Liverpool's half. Yes, this is a Liverpool team that came here to Stamford Bridge to attack. Pochettino is the one, right, who deserves the credit for this because Enzo The way that he's... Go on, Mudryk. Cuts in. Lovely. I was getting very excited. I was about to go a little bit bonkers there. Whew. Five minutes to go, plus whatever stoppage time the referee insists on. Oh, no. Whenever Liverpool get the ball, they just always look like they've got something that they can do. They've got so many good players. Oh, Szoboszlai. Good play. Thiago Silva standing his ground. Jackson. Oh, brilliant. That's a foul. That's so good from Nicholas Jackson. The way he gets his body back there into Konate. It's fantastic. This is two good teams here. But Chelsea have been the better of the two. We have been the better team. Nicholas Jackson and Mudryk, that is a combination that will grow this season for Chelsea. Think about the age of this team as well. Come on, Chile. Oh. It's a good play from Maatsen. That's all he could really do there. Jurgen Klopp, man, is so funny. I'm just happy, man, that for the 86 minutes of this game that we have had up until this point, I don't want to, well, I don't believe in this whole jinxing thing, but I'm going to say it anyway. I don't believe in jinxing, but I don't want to jinx things, but I'm really happy with the way that we've competed here. Like, it's a totally different Chelsea. Enzo. Lovely ball again. Mudryk, go on, use that speed, mate. Go on, take him on. Foul! Foul! Ref! Anthony Taylor, you mug! How is that not a foul? Like, what do you think Mudryk's done? Fallen over? Maybe he did. Maybe he did. But I don't think he did. Shit, now Elliott for Liverpool. He's got Robertson making the overlap. Might not need him. Gallagher's back to help the defending. It's a good ball in. Colwell, I think, gets it away. Now Alexander-Arnold, that's the guy you do not want to have the ball on his right foot just outside the box, or his left, to be honest. You just don't want Trent anywhere near the Chelsea penalty area with the ball at his feet. Well played, Colwell. Maatsen gives it away. Go on. Oh, Jackson unlucky. Anthony Taylor is the worst manager. God, this guy's had a few bevies, isn't he? Anthony Taylor is the manager, mate. Yep, love a bit of that, don't we? Well, the good news is we've stopped talking about Caicedo for a little while, and we've spoken about actual proper football for a bit too, which is great news. Oh, no. Sanchez, man. Oh. Oh, the last thing you want to do on your Premier League debut, right, is just be a bit of a mug like Sanchez has been there. He's so lucky that Darwin's not been on the pitch for that long, because if he had been a bit more warm, that touch would have been there. Second week of the season, the touch is there. Sanchez has got away with that. There is still time, though, for a twist in this tale. Chelsea 1, Liverpool 1. Ah, foul from Connor. It's a yellow. He's giving him a yellow. Of course he does. Oh, shut up, McAllister, you little twat. What are Liverpool all complaining about? Like, they just got a yellow card. What are you complaining about? They're just a bunch of weirdos, aren't they? Like, good. Now Van Dijk's been booked for being a little bit gobby. Like, what are you complaining about? Like, what, you think it's a red card? Anthony Taylor's loving this, isn't he? Now that they're able to book people. Leslie Ugachukwu is coming on for his Chelsea debut. Ben Chilwell is coming off. He managed the last 90 minutes. He's not injured, which is good. But we're looking tired. I feel as though this game is about to peter out, as they say, into a draw. So, whilst we do that, I'm going to crack open the second Coke Zero of the night, which I don't know if that's very good for me or not, but it's Coke Zero. It's not full sugar. Just don't concede a goal now, please, Chelsea. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Don't concede a goal. Sanchez takes it. I don't know why, but Sanchez is giving me, like, slight worry vibes right now. Like, not right now in the sense of, like, this game. Yeah, in this game, but, like, overall. Now, Liverpool getting forward. Szoboszlai. And we somehow get it away. No, do we? They want... Oh, no. Offside. Oh, thank goodness me. I thought that Anthony Taylor was getting excited there to give a penalty away against Chelsea. But he wasn't, luckily. It was offside. So whether it was handball or not is irrelevant. What a fascinating game of football, guys. We really have had a feast. Chelsea looking like we have turned a corner, even with a draw, all right? Rivals will be like, how can you feel so happy? How can you be so happy? You didn't win. We haven't even drawn yet, actually, let me just say. We still might lose, but performance-wise, it's nice to be able to compliment something. We might still win. Malo Gusto. Oh, poor. That's really poor. Oh, my word. I thought somehow he was going to get onto that then. Right, Big Leslie. Let's see what you got then, mate. Score a winner on your Chelsea debut, and I will get you on the back of my shirt, Leslie Ugachukwu. But I might just get Les, Big Les. I'll put Big Les on the back of my Chelsea shirt if Leslie Ugachukwu scores the winner here in this game. Just saying. Wow, Chelsea and Liverpool have drawn 7 games in a row. Oh, Gusto. Sugar, Nunes. No. No, oh my goodness me, I thought it was in. I thought it was in. It takes a deflection. Darwin Nunes, his ponytail has significantly grown since the last time I saw him play football. I thought he just scored a winner there. And it would have been Leslie who got the final touch, but it wouldn't have counted for on the back of the shirt. That was very, very close. And I thought it might have been Chelsea getting the last big chance in this game, but since Reece James has come off, our cohesion has kind of died a little bit. Wow, Chelsea now having to defend a corner. I really, really hope and pray we don't concede here. Sanchez, there we go. That's a 6'7" goalkeeper for you. Distributes it early. Is there a goal? Give it to Mudryk. Oh my word, he's gone through them all. Mudryk, please, please. No, he's rounded him, someone. Shoot, penalty. No, it's nothing, is it? Oh my word. Oh, I thought Leslie was about to, I was going to get him tattooed on my back of my head there. Oh man, that was it. That was it. That was the chance. We should have done better. It has to be better. I think if the average age between the two of them wasn't 20 years old, I think we could have scored there. Oh, the moment. The moment. You've just got to own the moments. Was that Leslie Ugachukwu? Was that... Can you confirm that was Big Les? Because I'm literally watching on a potato right now because it's the only way the stream's not going to crash. We choked. You're damn right there, Amy. Gusto. Enzo Fernandez, man of the match. Totally. Oh, what a ball. Oh, is this a corner? No, it's a throw-in. Alexander Arnold. This could be one final chance for Chelsea here. One final chance. I don't think we can lose the game from this position on the pitch. I don't think, which is going to kind of leave me happy. Come on. Go on, Enzo. Is that... Oh, it's a goal kick. Bugger. Oh. All right, guys, I think it is time for me to wrap up this stream. Chelsea won, Liverpool won. Thank you, everybody who's donated. Thank you, everyone, for watching this stream. 6 things we learned. I'm going to film it straight away. So keep your eyes peeled in your sub box. It's going to be a good one. Cheers, guys. In a bit.